Recording here as well.
Weather. The weather's really nice, thank you. Allow.
We are live.
Hi! Everybody!
Hi guys.
We're here! Finally!
Hello.
We're off.
And we're off.
Nice. And we're off. And we're off the starters orders. We have 12 viewers. 19, 21. Hi. Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome. Hello guys. Hi Kevin. Hello Sasha. I don't know who that was. Hi,
Hi,
Julie. Hi Marge. Hi Kevin. Love this house. Good. We do too. Hi Hattie. Hi Tracy. 43. Hi Joe. Hi Leanne. Hi Tracy. Hi Carol. Hi Rachel. Hi Gary. Hi team. Hi Marge. Hi Aaron. Hi Kim. Hi sis. Hi Lee. Yeah, wicked Kevin. It's amazing house. Pauline. Hi. Hi Gemma. Hi Lindsay. Could be here a while. Hi Aaron. Hi Joanne. Hi Connie. Hi Samantha. Hi Karen. Hi Tracy.
Hi Tracy! Hi Sandra.
Sandra. Leanne. Amanda.
How are you doing this house?
Yeah.
Rachel. Hi. Donna. Hi. Hi Vanessa.
Help!
Hi Polly. Rachel. Hi. Dawn. Hi. Hi Christine. Hi Team Extreme. Yeah, Aaron Bagnall said hi Team Extreme.
Hi Darren.
Hi
Hello
Trish.
Trish.
What do you mean Team Extreme? What about us then? We do
Yeah,
not
what
stand
about-
them.
Hi Trace.
Hi Tracy.
It's Team Extreme.
Huh?
Hi
Oh,
Joe.
yeah, that's them too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi
Oh,
Scott.
yeah, I didn't go with him last time.
Hi Julie.
Hi Joe.
Hi Neil. Hi Rose. My sister Rose. Hi Aaron. Mandy. Hi. Samantha. Lee. Hi. What
Hi,
room is
Rachel.
camera 4 in? Camera 4 is in the kitchen. And you've got a cat ball on the mantelpiece, which you should be able to see if it goes off, because it's been going off quite a lot.
Bless her. You.
Remove the cat ball to
Oh, there's no sound. Hi Tash. Hi Kirsty. Hi Andy.
Sam must be hearing it.
First time watcher Andy. Welcome.
Camera's placed perfectly. Good.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks,
Thanks,
Joe.
Lottie. Hi. You sit there all night, don't you?
Hi Steve.
That's not so.
Aaron. Evening.
Hey?
Hi Dave. Someone's asked if we've got sound.
Should be sound.
Don't know, someone's just asked.
That's
Orbs
good.
on camera 4, which
Hang on, can you hear
is
it? You've got-
over there.
Which cameras do you want the sound on?
Don't know.
Paula Franklin. Hi, Paula. Love you.
Hi Tash. My Tash.
John
Very drawn
Scruggs.
to the kitchen.
Yes, definitely. It's very
Yeah.
active in the kitchen. There goes
Hi,
the
Steph.
cat ball. Can you see the cat ball flashing?
Orbing camera
Yeah.
3.
You see that orb come down in 4?
Yeah,
Where?
Do you
she's.
see that
Ah,
orb?
look at
Do
that
you
one
see the
go
orb going
there.
down in 4? Just
And
as
the cat ball's going
the
on.
cat ball's going off.
Hi Don.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Oh, that's good, Hattie. Thank you. Orbs camera 4,
Yeah.
definitely.
Right on it as well.
The sound is
There's a
okay.
delay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Orbs camera 4 again. We did see one just a second ago.
Okay, it's gone forgetting that.
Hi Christine, welcome.
Madness.
Oh, brilliant, Tracy.
Shall I go and turn
Hi,
some rim
Kim.
pods on? Shall I go and turn some rim jobs on?
Oh, I'm glad you can all hear us. Hi Georgina.
I'm going to get rim jobs on.
Room jobs?
Rim pods.
Oh, them.
Camera 4 orbs. Yeah, we actually saw one fly ourselves, which is unusual, but Cat balls are on the mantelpiece or on top of the piano. I don't know where else they are. Somewhere. Hi, Vanna. Steve, you've been nominated by Ivana to sit somewhere. I've missed it. Susan Williams.
Oh, with the dolls.
Sit with the dolls?
Yeah,
I
sit with the
thought
dolls.
it was the coal shed. More orbs on 4. Orbs on the stairs.
I'll sit with the dolls in the coal shed if you want.
Orbs on the stairs.
What?
Is the pram at the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. The pram's
Yeah, see the dolls
upstairs.
up there.
Hi, Laura. Glad you made it. Hi, Hattie. Yeah, there's loads since we got here. Jonathan, good evening. Evening to Natalie. Hi, Lee. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, you definitely need to come back here. It's brilliant. Andy, the investigation, we should be live till about 1 o'clock, possibly 2. See how it goes. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Sasha. Hi, Jade. Yeah, we've had noises since we got here, so. Hi, Sharon Timmins. Samantha Fryer, good evening. Hi, Billy. Evening, Caroline. We hope it's going to be as exciting for you as it will be for us, hopefully.
Just that one I press.
Fingers crossed, it started well.
Just that one I press, that one there.
Hi, Connie. We'll do our best to stay safe.
You don't
Hi,
know where-
Amanda.
What's that in there?
It's Carl from Most Haunted on the stairs. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Lolly. Good evening. Evening, Melanie. Yeah, we don't fake anything though, Andy. We what you see is what we get. You probably see more than us actually.
It's like Remport Heaven up there.
We
Cool,
can
you
hear
see
it.
it all on the stairs.
Hi, Callum.
Which Karen is it?
Evening, Lindsay.
I've got tinnitus now.
I'm not surprised.
Tinnitus, Jesus.
Huh?
I've got it permanently, so I know what that's like.
Couldn't move without setting them off. Sorry, Steve, just squeeze
Someone just said, is that Carl from Most Haunted on the stairs?
No, you get thrown upstairs if it was. Hey, there goes
Hey, Tess.
Grant.
There's Grant.
Ben.
Hey,
And-
Mark Harrison. Hi, fair play, more bottle than me. Don't be such a chicken. I'm sure he's been ghost hunting with me, you know.
Oh, Jesus.
Evening,
Remport
Melanie.
City. Need
Here
it in
we
the middle of the
go.
lounge, that one.
Oh
Put the
my.
plants on the fireplace.
It's too close, I think.
This one has got a bigger range than all the others.
Has it?
Yeah, you're on
Thanks,
the
John.
outside.
We try.
What we got?
Famous.
Oh, the pram came downstairs from its own
Is that thing?
What?
just before
Oh, I thought it
lockdown.
said loud.
Lobby.
Ah, the curtains are probably moving because we've got some windows open because it's so hot in here.
Hi,
But we will be
Stuart.
closing
Yeah,
them.
we have got windows open upstairs. The curtains will be moving.
Well, look again. Look, lots of orbs on the stairs there, and there was some in that lounge, and there's always loads in the lounge.
Oh
isn't
my
there?
God. Upstairs.
I know. We might have to cut them down a bit.
No. I'm going to
We'll
tell
have complaints from
I'm
the
going to tell them they
neighbours.
can turn them off.
Hi, Lauren and Lynn.
You
Evening.
can turn them off if they just keep going on.
Wow, look at those orbs on the stairs. Loads.
Right, I need to put my phone back on charge because
Pram. Apparently the pram came downstairs just before
I
lockdown.
don't think it's keep going. I just turn them off. I need to put something over the speaker so they're not.
Camera 1, that's the lounge, Gemma. And there always seems to be a lot in there. We got a lot in there last time. Seems to be quite a lot flying around the stairs at the moment
Something's
as
going
well.
across here as well. It's like REM pod heaven up
Usually
there.
about once a week,
I know,
Andy.
right,
'cause
Do you
it's-
want me to do a live walking round?
Hi,
You
Carol.
I need
can
to charge this up. It's
Alright.
really low. Steve was going to do a live on this one with his.
Right, there was
Fan
all
orbs,
just behind
camera
me.
one.
Oh yeah, do you want me to do it?
Yeah, do you want to do it live? Wandering round.
Wispy shapes on the top left camera. Ooh. Happy birthday, Hugh. Hope this finishes your birthday off well. Some of the orbs could be dust, Laura. We can only tell once we look back
Yes,
at it.
it is a
try and-
place we went with melting picture. We need to move the picture so it's
Oh, yeah.
seen. Shall I move it
What if we
side?
move it?
On Facebook and do it live with the gimbal. It'll work.
No, yeah, you need
Yeah.
to go on Facebook and do it. Maybe
Tonight we're investigating, Manda. It's interactive.
Yeah, you gotta
If
go
people
through
want
Facebook.
certain people to go somewhere,
Once we set the picture,
just let us know what you see, what you want to happen. We try and help you out.
Middle, so don't block that door.
Yeah.
Yeah, orbs on the stairs. There's a lot of activity on them stairs
I'll go
tonight.
and grab it.
I was going to say, well, this one, yeah.
You're welcome.
Are we doing this on the DS? Oh. Fall into the door.
Is there someone No, that is the top of the
Are we
stairs.
live?
There's a tall clock and a pram in front of it, but it looks like a
Follow me.
person.
Hi guys. Welcome to East Drive. Should we look in the coal shed first?
Hi, Marion. Evening.
This is the coal shed.
Paula's about to do a walkthrough, which will be on another camera at some point. She's being filmed, so that will be put on the page in a little while.
Yeah, Steve's going to sit in there. Right. Okay, right. Then we have
There's
the
been a lot of
kitchen
orbs on the stairs.
with various array of food and the camera
And people.
and people.
Oh, look at that.
Ben
Oh,
Clark.
yeah, on the stairs
He's our
again.
prize winner. Gets to
Hi.
come hunting with us tonight. And Sheila,
Hi, Connor.
wave. Sheila, wave. Right, ready?
Oh, I love it. Ah, I don't know why that was such a... They look all right here. Unless it's this... Ah, it could be this table's a bit wobbly. Evening, Joe. Orbs on 2. That's the master bedroom. That's with that wardrobe in it and the dolls. Orbs in the bedroom, yeah, over there. We tried writing down what people were saying and what they were seeing. The first time, you just couldn't keep up. Just could not. So I'm not doing that this time. The stairs are going mad, Scott. You're right. Even we can see it here. Hi, Karen. And it's confusing because it's a bit behind. Well, it's interactive, Andy, so if you see something and you want somebody to go and sit there, we normally go in pairs, go and sit there, or if you somewhere particular. Vanessa, it's at the top of the stairs. It's just a tiny kids pram. Hi, Marion. Yeah, there's loads of orbs on the stairs at the moment. Well, there have been so far. There's a little girl on the stairs.
No, that was me. That's rude.
Oh, you've got that picture down here again.
Can you see it?
Yeah. With a melting face. that we
I'll put it
replaced.
on the next one down so you can see it a bit clearer.
Yeah, because they had the camera right on it before, didn't they?
Yeah. How's that? Was that too slanted?
You could, well, come and have a look.
Shall
You
I do
can,
it like that?
yeah, I mean, you can see it,
Does it block the
but
door?
it's, come and have a look. Because you can see it, but it's not close like last time, so I don't know how much you can't see a lot of the detail, can you?
What if I put one of the... oh, I know. I'll put some boxes behind it.
Orbs on the stairs.
I'm going to put a suitcase
Yeah,
behind
that
it, Sheila.
picture, Carol.
Is this your suitcase?
Yeah,
I'll put that behind it, yeah?
yeah,
And
that's
I'll
fine.
sit it sort of there so you can
But
see.
yeah, I think it needs to be close to the camera.
Yeah, it's a bit too far, isn't it?
Does that say abnormal on your thing?
Oh, my t-shirt?
No, behind you.
Yes. How's that?
Right, they want us to do scrying in the master bedroom in a bit later.
What's Oh, it's you. I'm like, what's going on in that picture? No, it's not you. What's going on?
Where?
The stairs have just gone really weird.
It could be because Steve just walked by with his light.
Ah,
and
yeah, it
flicks
was.
from
It was the
infrared
light.
to night vision, doesn't it?
Ah, right.
Oh.
Is that okay? Oh, it's blocking the door a bit. I'll move it over a little bit more.
Come out through. What are they doing rocking on the stairs?
We're not sure at the moment.
This is where you've set the picture up, yeah?
Hello!
What is that? Is that the REM pod?
Oh, that's a REM pod in a way now.
We're just moving the line down the screen. It's a REM pod.
Dragged up.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's see if I can get dragged up.
Yeah. Down sort of...
I think it was from about the third or fourth step near the top.
Wait, that REM pod
What's that?
on because
Get dragged up from. I think she
Oh,
got.
no.
I don't know if she got dragged up from the bottom or halfway
that's
or.
really the one that's got the
Yeah, it definitely went a bit disco.
around it.
Yeah. Can I take this vest off while we wander around the house?
Yeah, that's why not. Too hot.
Yeah. Sweaty.
It's fireworks. Why?
Why is the cross upside down?
Because we
We
like it.
keep putting it upside down. It was the right way up when we first came here.
What, the cross?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's normally upside down.
Yeah, it's always been upside down. I think.
Orbs in the
Try
bedroom.
that.
We turned it.
Yeah.
You were going to move that REM pod.
Eh?
You were going to move that REM pod.
Oh shit, yeah.
I've got duty on your one. You said it was off.
What's he doing? Ah. Plenty of action in the bedroom, Georgina. It's not me, love. In fact, there's nobody in there.
Plenty of action in what bedroom?
Well, there's only one
Oh yeah.
bedroom on the camera.
Plenty
It's yours.
eh?
My bedroom.
Plenty of action in the bedroom, but that's the only one with a
There
camera.
will be.
I'm not in it.
No, the
That's what I mean, there's no one in it. Oh yeah,
there's a
orbs,
plasma
look.
ball in there.
Where's that?
That picture is really creepy. It changes
Yeah, changes.
shape as well. Last time it went really strange and everyone saw it. Even we. Oh, do you see that orb going across the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
And in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
see that
look
one?
at that
Did you see
one.
that one, babe?
That's just flown right up the stairs. Floated.
I floated really slowly up the stairs as well. See that? See them going up and down the stairs?
Where should I put that connect thing?
Do you want me to answer?
Where would you like us to put the SLS, guys?
Hi, Tina.
Where should we set the SLS up?
Everything is though.
Oh, Can you bring that down? Oh, this will go out.
See ya.
Oh, just like that, is it? Okay. Yeah, slow up on the stairs. You're right, Karen. It was
Yeah, well,
really
yeah.
slow.
Something going on in there.
If you want to
isn't there?
come and complain, go.
Who's complaining?
Oh, just.
Not really sure. There's a lot of orbs flying around up there. They do look strange, those eyes on the picture.
Sit down in there. We'll sit in here a bit for a bit. See if we can get them to do the rim job.
Oh, I'm going to finish getting my tea.
We'll just drink a cold one. When do you want the SLS?
Ah, pointing towards the bathroom for the SLS.
We've got
The thing is though, setting up the SLS isn't any good unless it's being filmed anyway, so is there any point?
You can always do the SLS with the camera.
People are saying put it on the stairs.
On the stairs.
I've had a couple point it on the stairs. Eyes on the picture keep changing. Yep, they do, and the shape changes.
Yeah.
I'll turn it up the other way.
On the stairs or bedroom.
And yeah, only if someone said it's upside down, so just turn it the other way for me.
And that says remote. Might be worth putting that iPad maybe where somebody can.
What if we put that next to the picture?
I think that's a good idea actually.
And then it might
The
be.
I'm
iPad.
going to see, I'm going to see what the
What
word
are they? Get some funny shapes on there.
Can you see
And
what
you've got to
those
try and
words
check
are?
where everyone is to see if it could be anybody. But there was a really... That picture's horrible, isn't it, Lottie? It's really creepy. It's a mass-produced one that everyone had one of them in the 60s.
Yeah, they had the crying boy, didn't they?
Yeah,
And
the
then
crying
that sort of
boy
thing.
and the crying girl there, or whatever
Which
it's
was
called.
rumoured to be cursed, wasn't it?
It's supposed to be cursed. Yeah, definitely put it on the stairs, please.
If you're on the app, you can, not if you're on the Facebook.
What do you want on the stairs?
I know they've been Facebook.
Right, Dave Hartley says the SLS would be good in a small bedroom, small room pointing towards the boiler cupboard.
Right, small bedroom.
But that's where the
pointing towards
portal-
boiler cupboard.
Oh, that's,
That's
in the
where the
boys' room,
portal
isn't it?
is. Ian.
What?
SLS.
Yeah.
Boys' bedroom facing the boiler cupboard. Is
No, the
paranormal.
picture, Hattie, is just mass produced. Every house in the country nearly had one in the 60s. But I presume there was one here since whenever.
Can we give a shout out to Hayley Graham, please? Hi, Hayley. Wish you were here.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Hayley. Wish you were here with the boys. Hope you're having fun watching us.
The SLS is a stickman camera,
Ooh, right.
and if there's a figure, you don't just get the heat or the shape, you get like a stick band. Absolutely brilliant cameras when they work. We might be able to demonstrate it in a minute
Yeah,
how
I'll
it comes
set
up.
that one up in the bedroom.
You know what
But it's just been set up now for you.
Right.
You left me.
There is
I
one
left
here
one
as
at
well.
doors,
Look.
didn't I?
Oh wow, look, that's just floated past us and back that way. Huge great orb. In the kitchen.
Affected by that's not got any Wi-Fi on it.
No, you should be right.
We get affected by that though. Luckily, yeah.
Hi Gemma. Yeah, a lot of people had the crying boy or the crying girl. It was just millions printed and every house had one, just about.
Yeah, do it on the sofa, because then I'll
Hi Sharina, your first time here. Hope you enjoy it, my love. Just starting to get going and getting the rest of the stuff set up. We're nearly there. It's weird, that picture doesn't look that big on there, and yet it looks huge sat on the floor over there.
That was going mad. There you go.
Hi, Julian, this is East Drive.
The
Up in Pointed
REM pod's up there. Off.
Yeah.
But you want to put that there maybe.
Yeah.
It is off though.
I'll turn it on.
So turn it on and run.
Got to make sure.
That.
Yes, the picture of the girl is in the small bedroom normally. We brought it downstairs.
Oh yeah, if it's too close it will
Hi there.
What about there? No, don't make it too big.
Hi Eddie. Oh, look at this lot here. Will you please do something with that? Oh, thank God for that. Hi Eddie, yeah, we're here again. Does she,
Give me a
Polly?
note already.
Yeah, they'll end up being antiques, but one day you never know. You've got to make sure the door in the boys' bedroom of the boiler cupboard's open, because that's the portal.
Where's the boys' bedroom?
Yeah, you know the cupboard, because that's where the portal is.
Right, have we got anything framed on it?
I'm going to put the stick man on it.
Nobody,
Yes,
hi Amanda, no,
on that
nobody
cupboard
lives in the
before you
house
put it.
now.
So we need to
It's
record
just rented out for crazy people like us to come
Yeah.
and hunt in.
Unless we move one of the cameras upstairs out of the main room into
Yeah,
the...
we
Right.
might wanna move
Hi
one of the
Sandra, that
security
noise
cameras,
is a
because if we
REM
move-
pod
put a
and
live
it
on
will
they're
pick
gonna
up
switch on and
spirit
sit with it.
noise
Yeah.
So if
and...
we put one of them, we can
Ooh,
use it and everyone can watch it
Grant's
from
enjoying
there,
himself.
Yeah.
That's what I
Um,
think, yeah.
when we were here
Yeah.
last time,
Yeah.
we could actually see on the screen, it was like orbs. And we believe
As
it was
long as we don't have it
children.
too close,
And they
I
kept
suppose.
fluttering down by it, set
Well,
it
we don't
off,
have
make
too
all
close,
that
so we can
awful
still see
noise.
in the room as well,
And the
so
minute
we know
you'd see it flutter away, and then The minute it stopped, they'd flutter in again and get it going again. It was really quite amazing to
I feel
watch.
like I've aged about 100 years.
Hi Jane, your first time here. I hope you are, because we're trying to get it all going, but there's quite a bit going on. Why are you moving a camera? Is camera 1 being moved?
That camera 1 here?
Oh, it's gone white.
Yeah, it's gone white.
hand over it.
I've got a hand over it because it was setting off the EMF, I think.
All right, okay. Oh.
What is he doing?
Nonsense!
See,
Stop like that,
We
look.
had celebs who were at Groundlings. There's, are you in there? We had it. You had to bring like this on Friday. We had it on the main screen.
Hi Joe. No, the guy who made the film when the lights went out, which was a true story about this house, he bought the house eventually. He will never stay here. He owns it. It's rented out for people like us to come hunting. But he's actually the guy that produced the film, and he bought it to promote the film, and just kept it because he realised there was something special about it. But nobody lives there. He won't stay overnight here at all.
That was me. It's not turning off.
Oh my! Oh.
Sorry, soft. Step away from the REM pod.
Oh. Yeah, they can get a bit. Wow.
Yeah, too much.
Oh, shut out the wardrobe and then went straight down the wall. Oh, that's in the bedroom.
I'll take all of them.
Oh, quite a lot of flutterings going on behind us, but in the kitchen.
He didn't put a message on there.
Is
did
there not
she?
the cat ball going on?
She didn't put a message on there. Hayley Gray.
No, I haven't seen one on there, unless I've missed it. Try not to, because sometimes you get 3 or 4 come up, it flies up, and you do miss them.
She wants a shout out. She wants a shout out.
Is she around now? The film was called When the Lights Went Out, and it was the true story of what happened. Yes, a bit of extra dramatics in it. But it was basically the story of what happened to the family that moved in here in the 60s, I believe it was. Hi, Sarah. Well, we're here for 2 nights. We're lucky. We've got 2 nights this time. We came for one last time, and we're here tonight and tomorrow night. And we've got another group of people coming up tomorrow night.
We're not live tomorrow night.
But we are not live tomorrow night, so it's just tonight.
We have got EVPs, yes. There's one running up there.
Oh yeah, we have got one running. We've got one running in this room we're sat in now. So we'll have a listen to that in a bit and let you know if we get anything.
Ooh.
Someone else fixes trains into it.
That is a definite change.
Looks like an old
Oh, you still got it. I thought we put it in there.
you definitely see the drop on the
Left-hand side, yeah.
Yes, the windows are open, so the curtain. It's so hot in here that curtains are fluttering about.
The doll's left, the face is left.
Hi, Em. Nice to see you.
Static. And look what's next to it.
Oh, that was me, sorry.
Ian.
yes.
Got the picture on the floor. You mean the person on the picture? I don't know who it is.
It's just
Yes, Scott.
Yeah, probably.
That's tomorrow night.
That's very, very likely to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, the bedroom windows are open at the moment because this house is so hot. We've had to open it, get some fresh air in. So,
Call me mad, but I keep seeing a little girl.
Yeah, she keeps seeing a little girl on. Someone's seen a little girl on the stairs. I know you said it was you,
It's,
but it's not.
It's Grant upstairs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's wandering.
No, I could just see a light, and I didn't.
What's this?
No, it's like a.
Hope my brother's behaving himself.
Pin, like a brooch.
One day I will join you.
It's not a brooch.
Who's that?
Sarah
Tate.
Tate.
Is that anyone's sister?
Who?
How weird. Look, Sarah Tate. I just popped in to say hi. I hope my brother's behaving himself.
Oh no, it's Steve's sister.
Oh!
It's Steve's sister.
Oh, he never behaves himself, Sarah. You should know that. He's crazy,
He always
like the rest of
behaves.
us.
Yeah, she's on that live, she's not on mine.
She's on the wrong live.
Oh, he's upset because you're on our live and he's
Not
doing a
watching
different live.
his.
One on this one. Oh, Banner.
Oh, Aaron, look.
Well, this from
Hang on. I'm going to go and find it.
Busting,
Right.
busting for the loo. Ouch.
See, it's not just us, is it? It really isn't just us. So we've got that tomorrow night. I think someone just figured out, yeah, Sarah, that you're Steve's sister. He just popped off to the loo again.
Picture the girl's face. Make it change and move. So we thought we'd put it there. And then.
Mr. Steve has a BMW.
That one?
Is this going to be a static night cam? Yeah, it's static. It's the fours are static.
4 of them are static.
Scary stuff.
Yeah, Johnny, it is a pretty good film. Even though it's old now, it is
Take
still
a camera
quite.
and do a live in the coal shed in a minute.
Okay.
Just move one of them and
You'll
go
have to-
live in the coal shed.
Why don't you just take
Oh,
the
sorry.
gimbal?
I can do, but it don't do night vision, does it? So it won't be
No,
dark.
no, good point, yeah. You'll have to take this one.
I can take the one up from upstairs, or which
Well,
one's the
yeah,
less
okay.
active at the minute?
Probably the one upstairs.
What, less active?
Yeah, in the bedroom, isn't it?
Oh, no, I've just seen stuff going over there.
Yeah, it's low.
Well, I'll do it in a minute. I'll take one in there and sit in there for.
Take the master bedroom now, and we'll put it straight back
We
up.
need to do something.
Yeah, it's only just a-
going,
It's
going,
It's going down.
was 120 something.
There's, that one's quite a lot on that one as well. So they might be jumping.
Oh, yeah, of course. Something moved on the
How
sofa.
many's on that one?
Something just moved on the sofa.
Yeah, and the EMF's just gone off next to it as well.
Ah, the EMF went off next to it, the sofa as well.
So 72 on that one.
Oh, that's where they've got
Yeah,
it.
so they're jumping.
Oh, no, that's good. Got
Yeah,
it.
so it's nearly on 200.
I keep forgetting you've got another one going.
I might have to put Karen in.
Right, give us 10 minutes and I'll take the camera into the coal shed and.
Hi, Amelia. Well, our cameras are in focus. That's really odd you're getting it out of focus.
Kettle?
Paula's got the kettle on again. Something near the clock on the stairs.
You know what?
Something near the clock on the stairs.
As in, there's a REM pod up there.
Right, I'm going to grab a camera.
A couple of people have said the cameras are going out of focus.
Where?
I don't know. Is that all of the cameras going out of focus? There's been loads of. It's funny look. It's shadowy.
Have we got a spare extension lead?
Yeah, in the
Anything in
Sheila's
that?
bag.
The bag's down here
I've
somewhere.
nicked one of
Just only just so I
Sheila's.
can run one into the coal shed.
I nicked one of Sheila's earlier on.
Hi, Shona. Oh, it's on Messenger.
No, that's enough. It's literally so I can take it from the.
Shona message on Messenger.
Yeah, she's shown a message to Steve.
Put it on Messenger. Right, it's weird the way it's going in and out of focus.
Where?
Oh, orbs just flying downstairs here. And then it was like it went from downstairs and flew upstairs in the
Some orbs.
bedroom. Hi, Luann.
Cat ball.
Luann, Marge.
Cat ball's going off in the kitchen
Ah, in
again.
the kitchen. Look, yeah, camera report. Marge wants a cup of tea.
Huh? He's upstairs. He's on phone.
All the cameras are freezing and
And
going in
again,
and out of
and again,
focus.
cat ball on the kitchen is going.
Oh yeah, camera report in the middle, on the top of the mantelpiece.
It's gone off again.
All
Oh,
four
big
cameras.
orb! I just saw that one go across.
All the cameras.
Yeah, I know. Can you see this? Where's this kid? On the top of the stairs.
The fireplace, we seem to get a lot in the kitchen by the fireplace.
Yeah.
Oh, up the stairs. That was a big one. The boys just.
What's this?
Yeah, something did.
It's frozen.
Yeah, because he cut it off.
That is Steve, isn't it?
Yeah, he's turned it off.
What's he turned off?
Look
He's
at his
turned off
face.
the
He's like,
upstairs camera, so it's like that. You're frozen like that.
oh, it's just gone off now.
Karen's taking something. Is that your leg?
That's really strange because what I'm looking at here, I'm seeing everything clearly, and yet you're getting out of focus. Oh, another orb down past the fireplace.
I don't know what she's on about.
I'm so hot. I might have to put my t-shirt on.
Yeah, on the fireplace is a cat ball, right in the middle. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the balls flying over it. Right
What?
in the middle of the fireplace, on top of the mantelpiece, there is a cat ball there. So that goes off by itself, flashing. That's what you see.
What you got?
Don't.
Oh, this here is the thing in it. It's the Orby thing.
Oh, yeah, whatever it's called. That. Whatever it's called.
Unless you've that heat.
Camera 2's off. Yes, he's in the process of moving it. He's about to do. Steve's about to do a live from the coal cellar, so he's had to move the camera down. Yeah, camera 2 is down at the moment. It's being moved into the coal cellar, and he's going to do a live in the coal cellar. There's so many orbs flying across here. It's ridiculous.
See if it kicks in, not a bigger area.
But you do get such a load of orbs across there.
Do you mean the
Yes, Andy, camera 2's off because Steve's about to do a live in the coal shed. Look, it's come back on now.
I'm going to have to hold on to it because there's nothing to clamp it to, so I'm going to have to sit on the chair in there and do one.
The feed camera's going out of focus, Steve.
Where?
They keep saying the feed camera's going out of focus.
Which one?
Which one?
Well, facing the monitor. But
Is that the culture?
we're not. Hey, look, that's behind us.
Unless it's when you knock the table.
Is that in the coal shed?
Yeah.
What is it looking at?
It's on the chair, there's nothing to clamp it to, so I'll go in there in a minute, sit on the
And
chair
hold
and just
it.
hold the camera.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, it could be my fault it's out of focus because this table's a bit wobbly. So that could be my fault.
one in the corner? I don't.
Whoa, that big one going upstairs.
Well, I was sitting, but that EMF.
Who's that on the stair? I just see an orb fly by.
Yeah,
oh,
huge
he
orb.
stood there still, I thought it froze.
Yeah,
Where's my
probably an
glass?
hour or before over at some point.
No, what's... He's coughing.
Next door.
Jesus. Smoker's cough.
Hmm?
Smoker's cough. Bloody hell. She's probably watching actually. She always wants stuff.
Wow.
Because she was commenting on it.
I think it's from.
Ah.
Can you say hi, bestie Ben?
He's just coming down the stairs now.
Gracie wants you to say hi, bestie Ben.
Who's that?
Gracie? Gracie King. To my mum.
Oh
Oh, Hayley.
Hello, Hayley. Love you.
Okay, well, Steve's going.
Ah.
I'm just about to go in there in a minute.
In the cold cellar, so it'll be on the other live feed.
Cat ball's going off again.
Cat ball's going on.
Right, I'm going to move the table now, see if it goes out of focus, okay? So if you get a wobble, it's me.
No, not really.
You get a few lines. But, right, I'll stop pushing it. See the table.
This one's got burning.
Oh yeah.
And that one's got
Burning.
kill.
Burning Navia?
Nevaeh.
That EMF on the
Now and again, out the corner of your eye, you might catch an orb, Hattie, but 9 times out of 10, you see them. You don't always see them with the naked eye. It's possible, but you don't see them as well as you do on camera. Hi, Roseanne. Welcome.
Oh, I think only Rose get here on the sofas when they want to.
It is busy now. The stairs are busy. The lounge is busy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
We'll do some calling out later. So we can get some bangs.
It might be different for you guys.
Right, the face is drooping, the mouth is drooping on that picture again, like she's had a stroke. This is what happened last time. And her left cheek, her own left cheek, is going discoloured again. That's how really strange.
Pauline, okay, remember, this is the house where the black monk hunted for hawks. And apparently he was hung here.
Now we have got 2 lots. You've got the 4 cameras here. We've got another live going on.
Close to where this
So I think
house
everyone's can mooch between the 2.
The house is a stream. And because
Hi, Harry.
streams are energy, it builds up energy. Pick 'em up. It's believed
There may be someone upstairs.
and because of that monk was hung here.
Camera 2's on Vanessa. It was just being moved. That's why we lost it for a moment, but it's back. It looks a bit odd at the moment. It's in the coal cellar, and Steve's about to do a live from there. The girl in the picture, it's a mass-produced picture, Roseanne. Rosanna. In the 60s, there was a picture called The Crying Boy, and that's the crying girl, and nearly every house in the country, they were mass-produced, and everybody had one. Oh, wow.
Yeah, EMF's going off quite a lot here now. It's picking up.
Yeah, it really is, there's just so much going on. Camera 2, Lauren, he's just put it in the coal cellar. There's nowhere to actually clip it up, so it's on a chair at the moment. He's just taking a quick break. He'll be in there in a moment. He's going to be doing it. He's going to sit on the chair and hold the camera, and he's going to do a live sat in there in the coal cellar. Lucky boy.
You'll love it, Karen, down here.
Karen, the scariest thing. Well, we went to Knoll Village, not Knoll Village, Knoll Mental Hospital Cemetery, because we're from Hampshire, and it was a mental asylum cemetery, and the day after we'd been there, 3 healthy, very healthy trees came flying down, just all around where we were sat. That was a bit scary, because they were all healthy, and there was no reason why they should have come down. So that was a bit, devastation there is awful, but
Atmosphere in the room's kind of changed.
Lottie, if you ever get to see the film, the dad that used to live here, he was in the coal cellar, and it said that the black monk, Pontifact, who is the main one that resides here, attacked him in there and he couldn't get out the door. So that's what happened in the coal cellar, and he will be going in there in a moment.
When Paula comes back, she can take the camera.
I don't know if it's it. We'll try not to lean on this table because that might be me moving the table.
Yeah, hopefully you can come up soon.
It's a little bit wobbly, but
It's not really that expensive. It's more expensive weekends. Oh well, that's huge.
hi Gemma, you're from Hampshire as well. Yeah, we're based all around Havant, Portsmouth, Gosport, and we do the forts, and we do all around the area. And we've come up to Yorkshire for this. This is our second trip here. We came last time about 6 weeks ago, I think. We loved it, so we're back again. Yeah.
Is anyone upstairs?
Yeah.
The iPad's just saying upstairs, so maybe someone should.
Who's upstairs? No, they're out having a fag, I think. Is anyone upstairs?
No.
Cat ball's going off in here.
Yeah, and the iPad's saying upstairs. So
The iPad's saying upstairs.
Grant's upstairs.
Oh, Grant's upstairs.
Okay, Kirsty, if you message me from East Drive page, maybe I'll give you.
Oh, hi Scott. Don was your uncle. Oh my God. That's why we're DS Hampshire Hawks. Don Silas Hampshire Hawks. Yeah, I live about 5 minutes from the gym.
There's no one out by that door.
Oh, good evening, Claire. You're watching from Cornwall. Oh, I love Cornwall. Been there a few times.
Hello, Paige. You alright, mate?
Yeah, Karen, that was a bit, when we looked at the devastation where the trees came down, that was pretty scary. That was, when you look back, it's like, woo. Sorry, I went on the table again if it's gone wobbly. Yeah, but these things happen and they can't work out why, because all the trees had been checked, they had the tags on, they were healthy, and the big one took down a few with it. So, French connection with here. Not that I know of. I can't say 100%. I've not heard anything about a French connection. Although the ground was there was a civil war on this ground. Obviously way before houses. And there was monks on this ground as well. So whether any of that's got anything to do with France, I'm not sure. It may be something you can look up. I'm really not sure about that. Oh wow. Did you, Connor? Connor heard, someone called Connor heard something sounded like someone on the stairs. But there isn't anyone on the stairs, and there hasn't been.
No, there's no one. Is there upstairs or on the stairs?
Oh, Scott, Don has told me quite a few bits that used to happen there. He was such a lovely man. But yeah, you will have to have a chat with us. It'd be great.
Right, Steve, do you want me to take out to relieve you for a minute, Sheila? And Steve's going to go into the coal shed.
Ah, Steve's about to go in the coal shed.
Steve's going in the coal shed,
He's
right.
going in.
If you want him to do anything, you need to tell me.
Bye, Ian. Huh?
No, it's no in ya.
Don't worry, Ian. I'll let you know what it's like when I come out.
Alright,
Find out where we're from.
Pencil.
Oh.
Right, ready?
Right, you've now got Paula giving you a chat.
Hi, I'm here. Hello, guys.
Pencil.
Hi. Hi, everyone. All over the picture. My sister Roseanne and I from Canada. Hi, Neil. Lovely to see you from Canada. Hi, Paige. See you on there. Your dad's going in the coal shed right at this minute. I think there's a cellar or something deep below. We can't get into any cellar that we know of, but it's potential. Hi Joe. Hi sweetie. Hi Pauline, Limpany. Love you lots. Steve is actually in the coal shed, which is the smallest room in the world. You can't see him because it's just like the ceiling. Can you see all the orbs in there though? There's loads. How old was the girl in the picture? She probably looks about 10, would you say? How old would you say that girl looks, Ian? About 10, 11. Now we can see Steve. Hi Karen, Kirkland. Hi everyone. Steve looks quite freaked out already. He's like, look, is anything happening? Right.
Well, I just shut him in.
He's just... Oh, where's he going? Whoa, is he coming? No.
We've got a pencil on this one out here.
See that already? How old is this house? This house is only a 1960s build, I would say. It's not an old house at all.
Yeah.
The camera shouldn't be going out of focus. I'm not moving the table, so there's no reason why it should be doing that at all. We're on night mode though. All the cameras are on night vision.
It's a bit odd, but...
We're doing our best not to make anything go out of focus. From what I can see, everything looks in focus. But obviously it's
yeah, and it's
different when it's trying to kind of...
Oh,
if there's
psychopath!
people walking around
psychopath
with
out here.
pictures, with lights and that, then the cameras will kind of blip
Yeah,
a
we've got
bit.
a psychopath in the kitchen.
I'd love to join you
It's
one
not
day. Well,
them.
Pauline, you're always welcome, my darling. Always, always. You know that. We have... There's people walking around, see, with cameras and lights, that can push them a bit out. I can see lots going on in the cameras, out of focus. Yeah, it certainly isn't out of focus where we're sitting, so it's a bit odd.
Them cameras autofocus, so they should always be
the camera's autofocus, so they should always be in focus. This house was on, probably was on TV, yes, Timmins. It was, the film When the Lights Went Out was made about the house, but it wasn't actually filmed in this house. But this is the original house. Okay. You can see the cat ball going off like mad on there. Went in the coal shed for half an hour in an angel box. Josephine came through. Excellent. Yeah, it shouldn't be freezing unless we're dropping out on our signal. All been 4. There comes Ben downstairs. We can see Ben coming downstairs.
I can't believe that.
We've got psychopath on the ghost
On the chair. I thought we talked about you.
ovulus type things. Painting has changed, yeah. Looks very sad, doesn't it? Looks like it's going down. Most Haunted had it on the TV as well. Yeah, it's been on there. I've got the 4 screens. Are you going on a walkthrough? Yeah, we have been doing a walkthrough. I did a walkthrough, Paula. But that's on a separate one. We did a walkthrough on the gimbal. Brief history of the house. The house is 1960s. We are here because of the Black Monk of Pontefract, which is a poltergeist who lives in this house. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, on Most Haunted, bald man got pushed through glass. Most Haunted did fake, some of it I hate to say, which you won't get here because we don't fake it. It is what you see, unfortunately. So anything you see is happening as you're watching it. Hi sis, hi Kim. It was live a few years ago, yeah, that's right, Amelia. Oh, Grant's saying hello to everyone, but nobody can hear him. No, Most Haunted do full stuff, yes they have done. How many lives are you running? We've got this live 4 screen. If you see us without the 4 screens, if you go back onto DS Haunts, we've got another live running at the same time. So you should be able to pick 2 up at the same time, but you need to do it like one on a computer or one on a phone or, you know, whatever. But there is 2 lives on the page right now because we've got a gimbal running in the lounge, and we've also got these 4 screens.
Split screen in every room. Steve's shutting the coal cellar now.
I know, yes.
I'm going to set
Does
up
anyone-
a stick man up in that
Yeah,
room
what's
a
good?
bit.
They're in literally all them rooms. They're just literally
Yeah.
just.
Well, we're watching them
Live.
now. We're like, look at that one, that one, that one.
I've got
And then-
my spirit box on.
Yeah, we got lots going on. I was crossing the screen on camera 4.
Yeah, yeah, they're the
Camera
parents.
4. Got very little happening in the coal shed, I have to say.
No,
Thank you, Joe. I'm glad you love
I
our
was
lives.
talking to somebody
Yeah.
and literally turn around and think.
EMS going again.
Yeah, Eric and Mary, the parents.
Got loads going.
and
Can you see
Daddy
he's
got-
flashing at the top of the stairs? I can see that. That's
And
all right,
the
Amelia.
stairs.
We'll always try and do the best we can. The house was. I think there was something to do with the monk was buried in the area or buried underneath the house or something like that. There's a well underneath the house as well, and apparently there's a portal here. So yeah, it's quite active. Lots going on.
Do we do
Well, just said I'm coming
Poor
downstairs
Steve
having
will be
to
glad
eat.
of that.
Yeah. And he said, if you must.
Poor Steve.
So I'm saying,
Steve, you alright?
Yeah.
How dare you leave?
We'll go and check on Steve. Grant, can you check on Steve?
Steve?
Oh yeah.
Always,
Scholarship.
He's
He's alright, is he? Okay.
There's some dolls in there with you.
Chuck the dolls in. There he wants a dolls in with him. There you go.
That boy's raving.
Brian, hi Brian. Good to see you online.
Wait, I've got a torch that will go up there.
You can see we put one on the kitchen this time. So you can see where the cat ball kept going off on the mantelpiece, and we can see that we've, I don't know if you can't really see what the words are coming up though. We've got words coming up on a ghost app on there as well, on the mantelpiece. And our massive orb just went up at the bottom of the stairs. See all the twinkly lights. Yeah. Steve looks well scared in there. Oh, bless him. I'm sure he isn't. He's quite seasoned. He's quite a seasoned hunter. I'm sure he's not very scared. Bless him. I think it's the angle. Is there any chance you can hear that guy in the cellar? We don't have a cellar here. Voice keeps cutting off. It might be our signal going a bit doolally, possibly. But as far as we're aware, we're on full signal, so we're doing the best we can. If you come off it and go back on again, you should get a better problem. A better problem. You'll be getting a better signal. I'm crashing in my bed. It'll be love you lots, Pauline. Listen, if you go on our page, this will be posted on tomorrow, well tonight. So whatever we record tonight will be posted on, so you can have another look. And there's orbs going all over the place. What do the cameras? I don't know why the cameras keep going out of focus. There's absolutely no reason for it. Hi Harley. Hi to Paula from the Amesbury crew. Hi Amesbury. We're coming to Amesbury soon. I want to do this. No, I want to do Avebury, not Amesbury. Is Steve finished in the loo yet? It's not the loo, that's the coal shed. Where is he sitting? Can you hear him? Do you want to go and check he's alright again?
He wants some dolls in with him.
He wants dolls in with him. He's happy. He wants dolls. He wants company in there. We've got lots and lots of creepy dolls. He's got no friends. It's not the toilet, honestly, Brian. It looks like it is. It's not. He's sitting in the coal shed, which is basically a really tiny little room. Looks like he's coming out. Oh, and, huh?
Cat balls.
Cat balls.
Yeah. My head.
What's wrong with your head? Is it affecting you?
It's like something's pushing on the back of it. It's like something's like that.
Really?
It's freaking mad.
Has it gone off since you come out?
Yeah.
Wow. He's getting like a crushing on the back of his head in there. You sure you're alright to go back in, Steve? Was Josephine a little girl? Okay, sweet. It's a ghost making camera go out of focus. Yeah, it's certainly not us. We're doing the best we can. Probably is a little girl. There's a couple of little girls here, from what we understand.
Where's your cat balls?
My one stopped working.
Where were you?
Yeah.
Hattie, I mean, why would you have a camera filming you on the toilet? Yeah, it's not really the toilet. No, it's the coal shed. No, definitely not the toilet. Going to find some cat balls. He's loading himself up with dolls and cat balls and all sorts to take into the coal shed with him. But he said there's a crushing feeling on his head, which is worrying me. So we'll have to keep an eye on him.
There's no wind chimes.
There's no wind chimes here. No, not that I know of.
So I don't know. I can't hear any.
Do the neighbours? Yes, the neighbours do experience. The lady next door is a medium, and she experiences a lot. And yes, it does go house to house.
Because there's 2 live feeds.
It's like they're attached. Oh, wow, that's a orb coming down the stairs.
This live on, and the other live feed has got the screen with all 4 cameras on. So if you come off this feed and look at the other one, you'll see it.
See, I'm not sure how much of that's dust, to be fair.
I'm not on camera.
Fair play to Steve. Yeah, he's arming himself with dolls, REM pods, cat balls, you name it, and he's going back in there apparently. He's not scared. What's the question?
So Tracy Jane just said, "What's that on camera 2?"
Camera 2? Oh, it's alright. He's just put the camera down for a second. He'll be coming back. The dinging sound like a bell is probably a REM pod going off somewhere in the house, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Orbs on camera 3. Yeah, that's on the hallway. Yeah, I see them as well. Well, what was that flew past camera 3? Did anyone else see that? That wasn't an orb. He's getting a bad feeling like you're going to be alright with that on your back of your head.
Who's getting a bad feeling?
You, the back of your head.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is there any chance of putting the cat ball on the stairs? There is a cat ball on the stairs actually, but I can bring it down a couple of steps. There's a book called Don't Look Back in Anger by Andy Eves, gives loads of information. Okay, wow. Yes, saw it. You saw it, Lottie. Yeah, it was, and Andy. It was weird. We'll have to do that at about 22:11. There was something went across, but it wasn't an orb. It was really strange.
Okay.
Yeah, they've all seen it. Yeah, it was very strange, and it sort of floated past, and loads of people have seen it.
Really?
Yeah. Stephen Trigg saw it. How do you get all 4 screens on a laptop, please? Well, no, we've only got 2 screens. This is the 4 screen, and then there's another one that's alive. You saw it, Paula, same as Tom as me. Something was definitely going on up there. Is anyone upstairs?
Camera 3.
No, not at the moment.
Yeah. Are they up there?
Don't
Feeling
know.
like this?
No, I don't think so.
I think they might be.
There's a weird shape. Yes, I saw it flying in cam 3. It was the weirdest shape.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't an orb. I don't know what it was.
22.
Orb's still floating. There is someone upstairs.
Yeah,
you see the
they're getting
lights.
dolls, I think.
Yeah, you saw it, Gemma. They're picking dolls up to put in with poor Steve. You get all the best jobs.
Okay.
You saw it, Gemma. Yeah, we all saw it. It was weird shape. It came across from the other side this way. It was really odd.
Okay.
So we need to go back and get that footage. What was that on camera? Don't know what it was. It was very, very strange, Selena. It was very, very strange. I don't know a clue what it was, to be fair. Was that on camera 3? That's all what that is. That's like a weird thing
Not their
going on.
torch, is it?
No. It floated. It literally floated. It was really strange. And it like came in front of the banister as it went.
Oh, really?
Yeah, honestly.
We had a
Strange.
ramp in the front room and that for about over half an hour.
Look at that. That orb just came down the stairs and it had like a tail, but it's doing this sort of squirrely business going on. Yeah, you can see them all. Look. They're excellent. All on camera 3. all on camera 3. He keeps moving out. It's all sort of down the bottom of the stairs. I can't lean on his table because if I lean on the table, it moves it out.
Moves out of focus, doesn't it?
It split in two. It did, Scott. I saw it. It almost split in two, didn't it? It was really strange. It wasn't even orb shaped.
Hmm.
It was the most peculiar thing. Yeah, like a tadpole. Yeah, Hattie, I'd say it was like a tadpole. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very strange. Good orb on 3, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of orbs sort of floating down on camera 3.
I need dolls.
Yeah. Have they gone to get you some
I don't know
dolls?
what they're doing. I'll go and get myself.
They've been all noisy upstairs. Honestly. Steve's going to get his own dolls. Didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, Lorraine. It was look. Whoa! What was that one across the screen? And a flash at the top of the stairs. But that could have been the lights from upstairs. So let's debunk that.
If you come off this live that you're on,
yeah, we can debunk
and
that.
scroll down the page. There's another live on there with all the other camera views. This is just.
Yeah, see that one on camera 3.
Leave this one. Look on the page and you'll see it on there. There's 2 lines on the page. This one and the multicam.
REM pod's going off somewhere upstairs.
Someone touched it. Or breathed near it.
There's something gone on just then in cam 4 as well, which is behind me.
Hi, Natalie.
Can you, if the spirit's in the kitchen, can you light the cat ball on the mantelpiece, please? Because you're literally behind me. Can you light the cat ball on the mantelpiece, please? In front of the radio. Can you make the cat ball go?
Right the way up then, Paula.
And you've got that going up. Yeah. Let's do some calling that in. Can you light the cat ball, please? On the mantelpiece. That would be amazing if you can do that. Show us that you can do it. You've been doing it all evening, so let's see if you can do it on cue. Can you get your EMF? Speak to EMF, see if you can get that to do it.
That's what we're like now.
Oh, look at the dolls. Oh,
Sensitise to them. Yeah.
the dolls. They're bringing the dolls out. Would you like to come out to play? Yeah. Camera 4 2. Yeah. Number 3. Can you make the light go on the mantelpiece, please, Spirit?
Right.
EMF's going
I'm
up
off.
again.
They're showing the dolls. Show the dolls so they can see you going
There's no
in.
camera here, is there?
No, there is there. Yeah, there is in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There are the dolls. Steve's just about to go in with the dolls.
Bye, Steve.
Yeah,
I should sit them on my lap.
they're going to sit on his lap in the coal shed.
I should look after them.
Look after them.
I'm going in. I need someone to shut me in.
Oh, hang on, I'll come and shut you in.
I can't shut the door.
All right, I'm coming. Is it safe to shut you in? Can you get out?
How about that?
Yeah, is it a push door?
I need to position myself.
Are you in? You alright?
I'm in.
Yeah. Ready? Right. Okay. Steve's now set. And we're back. Oh no, what? Carol, what? God, Steve, good luck. Yeah, he's a brave man. Actually,
On the iPad, it's come up children.
no, I've lost you. I've lost Steve.
We need to walk
We've lost
walkie.
Steve. Hang on. I need to give Steve a walkie-talkie. I can't do this. I'm just going to go and give Steve a walkie-talkie because he can't
Might
contact
want
us.
to give Sheila one while she's upstairs.
Sheila? Sheila? Can you come and get a walkie-talkie, please? I'm going to go and get Steve.
It was there in spirit, you know. Can you sit off the weights on the rocking chair, please?
What one are we going on? 2?
Yeah.
2.
3, we were picking up all sorts.
Steve, can you go on 2 on there? So we can
Am I on then?
No, it's gone off.
What crazy?
Yeah, you're on Sanyo now. Yeah, it's not even on. It's just gone back to the base screen. Turn it stuff off. Is that
Can you
yeah,
sit
okay?
off the weights on the chair, please?
Are we still on?
Yeah,
We might come
just
on
his
now.
camera out there's
Might
one.
take a couple of minutes, but I've got the
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long
Yeah,
are you?
tell me,
We're
okay.
doing live from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock.
let you know. Alright, you alright?
Blonde, that's me. Oh, the cat ball's gone off. As I said, blonde, that's me.
Yeah, and here it says choke.
Oh, thanks. No, you can't choke me.
I need to put another one on.
I'm a nice person.
Right, Ian, do you want one?
It's not cold, to be honest. It's quite warm. The house is quite warm here.
I might need to shut some windows soon.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
okay.
quite weird because last time
Channel
that
2.
one that I put there went off constantly.
Channel 2.
Yeah, it's
Oh
one
yeah, I
or
better
two.
turn it on. No, no, no.
I can't remember.
2, we're on.
Is that the channel?
Yeah. I'm worried about Steve in there without being able to
2, is
contact
it?
him. Yeah, 2.
I'm on 2. Sense. I've got no sense at all.
I'm on 2.
No worries, now.
Yeah, got you, Steve.
Can you see Steve?
Got you, Steve. Can you hear me? Over.
I've got sense. No sense.
It's got the dolls. Yeah, you can see the dolls. Hi, Brian. The doll. You're right in there, Steve. Paula, can 2 move before Steve went in? Camera 2 moved before Steve went in. Did it? No, that doesn't surprise me. Brilliant. Oh, see those going past the stairs? See that? Sorry, we can't resist it. We don't mean it. We love him. Right. Stop it! What's the history about the dolls? We don't really know actually, but the dolls are really quite freaky, and they're all around the house, and they're all playing on the radios now. So this is DS.
I can't help it.
As soon as you get the radios, the boys go into children. It's weird. It's like automatic. Steve's lovely and cosy in there with the dolls. You look lovely and cosy in there, Steve, with the dolls. Loving them. You're naming them.
They're Steve's only friends.
He's naming them. They're Steve's only friends. Don't be nasty. Right, the camera.
No, I.
Right, hang on. Before you went back into the coal shed, Steve, the camera actually moved on its own. Yeah, apparently a few people saw it. Yeah. Yeah, even the dolls are creepy. Yeah, absolutely, they are. Who, me?
What was that?
You're getting noises in there. One of the dolls' eyes just last live I watched went brown to blue. Yeah, cam 3 stairs, seen so many orbs and lighting on. Yes, absolutely, Lisa, and they are mental. And a bell rang. Yeah, that could be a REM pod going off somewhere. Notice how carefully I say REM pod.
What is it for?
REM pod.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trying to get me to call it another name all week. Well, last few weeks actually. And I've nearly fallen out of my mouth once or twice this evening.
I'll start when you get tired.
Yeah, that's about now. Yeah, there's. Let's just check Steve's alright. You alright, Steve?
Oh, I'm sorry, Molly.
He's not hearing me. You alright, Steve? Oh, okay. I don't think anyone's lived here for a very long time. The coal shed is featured in the film
What was that?
about something that happened in there. What?
Just shoot across. I
Um,
said this big orange orb go past our screen.
did you? Paula, put the spirit box half upstairs and ask the little girl what her name is. Spirit box half. So right, I'm going to go quiet for a second. Right, I'm going to put this half upstairs The only problem is I'll have to sit and watch it.
What's that?
If I put this half
Have
upstairs.
we not got an actual spirit box?
Steve has, but you still would hear it.
Oh shit, yeah.
Not half upstairs.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. That was a massive wall.
Unless you go and sit and watch it.
Uh,
Unless you go with that
what
live.
do it is?
Watch it. Huh?
Oh yeah, another Dave Hartley saw that big all box. So yeah, that's it, big orange all. We're doing a set, Paula.
Okay, we'll do it in a sec, Paula.
Because we're getting a few little bits here.
We can do it in a sec, sweetheart.
Paula.
Paula.
What I'll do is when Sheila comes down, I'll swap with Sheila.
Yeah.
I'll go and move the iPad. I'll go and sit the SLS up.
Yeah.
And then I will go and sit wherever they want me to sit with the
Did
iPad.
you hear that?
Yeah.
Ian, say it again. Come talk to the camera. I can't hear. Say it again.
What
Hang
I'll
on, he's
do is
coming.
I will wait until Sheila comes down.
Yeah.
She can take this. I'll go and set the SLS up in the big
Boys' room.
Boys' room.
Yeah.
At the cupboard. Once I've done that, I'll grab the iPad. I'll sit on the stairs with this again if Sheila wants or whoever.
Yeah.
And then I'll read whatever that comes up with. And my
Okay.
screen just went all weird.
Did it? Right.
Oh, the EMF's going nuts.
EMF's going mad in there.
Oh, it stops. Every time I try and get the camera on it, it stops.
How's your head in there, Steve? Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
There it goes.
Is it off again?
Yeah. It spikes right up, and then it. Yeah, that's what I saw, Aaron. The screen all. I thought it did. My screen went all flickering.
Did it?
Yeah. But the people, the guy on the live. saw
Share
that
to
in the screen
Facebook,
as well.
guys. Thanks, Hugh. Thank you, Hugh, for sharing us to Facebook. We hope you're all enjoying this live feed. Obviously, we're kind of sucking in the sea, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Seeing how the evening
If
goes.
that's you making that light on the. Oh wow, it's going way up. If that's you, can you make it go all the way up
Got
to
the
there?
I don't know if you can see in yeah, you can see it in camera 1. You can see it going right up to red. You see the
Go on, all the way.
EMF going right up. See if they can get it all the way up to red.
Go on, all the way up.
Can you see it? What's the words on the screen in that one?
Limit.
Limit.
Well, red would be the limit.
Paula's excited about you going on the stairs. My friend Paula.
Red would be the limit, wouldn't it? So maybe that's.
Red limit, yeah. Okay.
It's going up the orange. It's
We've
going higher.
got. You're right, Steve. We've got. Right, I think you should come out of there then. His legs are shaking.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of that. His legs shaking.
Come on, all the way up.
What do you mean they're shaking, Steve?
Ask him, is he shaking like he did when we was in
Are
the
you
tunnels?
shaking like you did when you were in the tunnels?
When we had to run?
No.
No.
Don't think he's safe. You doesn't think he's safe. No, I tend to agree with you actually. He's going bonkers, is the EMF? Yeah, it is absolutely going mad. Right, Steve, I think it's time for you to come out because people are starting to get worried about you.
September, I believe.
Don't worry about me, he's fine, he says.
Oh, Molly, if we lived nearby, we'd be here all the
Gemma
time.
wants you to come out. Gemma wants you to come out. We've got a few people want you to come out the shed. Small dark shadow across the wall behind the person in camera 2. Steve,
It's
small
not
dark shadow.
actually that much. I think if you come with us,
Steve, there's a shadow coming across the back of you
I can't
by the
remember
look of
I'll
it.
message you with all the details, and then
Bring it on. He says bring it on. You
I'll
can
message
see
you
him
with the details
shaking.
of Poison.
Come
I
out,
can't
bud.
remember
Brian
off the
wants
top of
you
my
out,
head the
right.
date, yeah. I think we're
Okay, guys, people are really uncomfortable with you sitting in there. Why don't you leave the dolls in there and position the camera and come out for a bit? Okay, he's coming out. He's coming out, guys.
If Steve comes out, he can jump on this one, or you jump on this one, Paula.
Oh yeah, okay. I've got. Somebody needs to follow that main one. Are you all right?
Yeah. Well, that's it. If Steve,
Yeah, that's great.
It's great.
I'll go back in a minute. I'll have a break and go back in.
Well, everyone's worried about you. So
if you go to this one, Paula,
you want me to
you
go
won't
to
get
that?
more luck on this. Then Steve can go to that one.
Steve, you're on the main.
I'll have a fag,
Thing.
and I'll go up and set SLS up, do that, and then we'll just rotate around the thing,
Okay.
yeah?
Yeah. What am I doing?
That's going nuts,
Yeah.
and this is kind of going
With it.
with that, because when we said cake up to red, the
How
archive
does
was
this
saying,
work though? How do
oh, I've zoomed it in, so you just pinch.
Alright, and how
on
do I
there.
make it move?
There's a little thumbstick just there,
Right.
and just slowly, just gently.
Oh god.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah. Ah!
You just
Yeah.
got to do it very gentle. And the REM pod's on, but you might want to move that into the middle, because you had quite good.
What? That's what we before anymore. With needs indemnity insurance. We have very, very expensive
We have insurance.
Believe me, our insurance is ridiculous. I pay in excess of 40 quid a month, every month, for ghost hunting insurance, which covers us up to 5 million. So yes, we have to have very, very specialist insurance, and only one company does it, apparently.
Right,
Okay, so
there's Steve go.
Redford Hunters.
Oh, Steve going for a break? I went till Steve comes back and then I'll do.
£75 ticket, what for?
We don't charge that much.
We don't charge that much.
There's a guy, Alan, he wants to come, he lives just round the corner, and he
Yeah,
said next time we're here,
we charge £50 a night
yeah,
to stay with us.
but he's messaged the page, I said we'll message him all the details and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, I've got to go back on this one
But,
from
no, we do pay a lot of insurance. We have a very, very comprehensive insurance.
Is someone moving camera to...
Faint music on my phone.
Steve just put the camera down, but he's not in there now.
Where's Steve gone?
He's gone for a break.
I was gone for a break.
No, there's no one moving the camera.
£5 a ticket, that's mental. We don't charge anything like that. Come do an investigation with them for a night. Who's that? Redford Hunters? What are you advertising Redford Hunters for? Aaron Simpson. Come do an investigation with them for a night. What's the wrong with doing an investigation with us for a night? Aaron Simpson. No. Oh. I can't hear any music, Karen. I don't know where you're hearing it from. There is a presence on the sofa, yeah, absolutely. We are all medium trained. I'll turn it slightly. You can see.
Her face in that picture looks a bit funny
Yeah,
on this one.
yeah, the face changes quite a lot. Yeah, you can see. So that since you moved that EMF, it's not moved.
I'll put it back in the corner now.
Since you moved it, it's literally done nothing.
Oh.
Unless you go here, and it does. It's you!
It can't be, I've not got the phone.
It wouldn't be these air radios, would it?
They'd go off if you like wait on it.
Yeah. No, that's no different.
Hmm.
Loads of
But if I
yeah.
step like that,
Yeah, Karen, you saw that presentation. You've been here a while, I think. Hey, honey, loved watching the church ruins earlier. They're amazing. They are amazing. And someone before I was talking before said Redford Hunters was wanting £75 a ticket. Oh my God, goodness gracious me. No, that's far too much. We don't charge anything like that. But then we're a non-profit making company, so
we do it for the love.
do it for the love of it. Oh, see that? That came straight down on top. We've got that record's working now, isn't it? Yeah. Lolly, you heard the music as well. There's definitely no music.
No, I can't. There's no phones on.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah, 75
All cameras went in and out of focus.
Yeah, if
Camera
you lean on the
moved in
table,
coal
the
shed.
table, you've got to not
Oh
lean on the
shit,
table.
yeah.
Don't lean on the table. Loads of wolves, yeah, wicked. That's what we like to see. You see that one was quite slow then as it went round?
Is
You can see, yeah, you can see him going past the
Sheila,
camera, can't you?
is anyone taking photos upstairs with you?
You can see it going round, see?
Oh, okay. Don't worry.
Can you see the wolves going round?
Weird old
Alright,
French
somebody's
looking
talking on
dude
the
in
radio.
camera 2.
My radio's going off me, that's why I didn't say anything a minute, I was just listening.
Yeah, I saw that in number 3, Brian.
They really are in this house. You see the EMF going off? You see that going off like that?
Yeah, I could see that as well, Carol.
Yeah, you see it going off? The guy said, I definitely want to come with yourselves. I used to do ritual and stuff.
Seen
Yeah,
you all
come
been
with
walked
us, yeah.
4.
We do.
Yeah, that's the
not here,
kitchen.
unfortunately, not allowed.
Flash at top of the
solid
stairs. Yeah, I
walls,
saw that as well,
set
Sasha.
EMF. Yes, Dave. I
Can you
was,
put
get that as well.
a camera upstairs? Yeah, we're putting the camera upstairs in a minute. I'm just waiting for people to come from having a fag break and then swap with me.
Yours are awesome, aren't they?
Back in the bedroom.
This
Does anyone
is
else see that
nice
at the
to
top
see
of the
West
stairs then
York.
in camera
York
3?
is a pre-manifestation, so if you imagine all spirits are energy, like everything in the world is energy. Hi Aaron Pullman, everything in the world is energy, right? And it's like a manifestation. It's like it's before they would. It's kind of like almost like energy balls, if you like, but you can't really see them much with the naked eye. Okay. Aaron Simpson's so excited my dog don't see the house in daylight at some point, bless you. Yeah, we're going to put some pictures up.
I don't know what that was upstairs. I could see it in camera 3, but I'm not sure.
Sat next to the outside the front door, but we haven't put it up yet.
It's kind of a big streak of light across the top of the stairs.
I hope you're all having a good evening as much as we are. Aaron Pullman's joining us in September. And Michelle, you won't go with any other group over us. We make sure all who join you on our hunts are grounded and protected, and you always give a safety talk. Yeah, we have rules and regulations.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was up the stairs. There's no one up there, so.
That's also true. Closest I get to it. Form now.
You didn't just cancel it, did you?
We're back on again.
Oh, we're back. How did it do that?
We're back on.
See that? You can see the girl's face.
I'm guessing we're back on.
Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, the numbers are going up.
Yeah, we're going to investigate, as I say, once a week, Karen, generally. Sometimes the rest of the weekend.
Right, I'm going to have a fag.
We all get down. We look young spring chicken wing. That EMF's going mad in there.
We're back.
Back in the room.
We're back.
Yeah, EMF's going. See the EMF going off well.
Actually, Lucy as well.
You can see Lucy. Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're back on
You
again.
can see Lucy.
Yeah, who is she?
Ah. Oh, hang on. Did somebody say it was a girl's name? No, it was Josephine. Now, who's Lucy?
Sorry, they're fuzzy again. I think I knocked the table that the camera's on.
If you lean on the table, it makes.
Yeah, no, I just leant on it and it shot it forward.
Yeah, you see all the.
Sorry, Zoe. I think we just had a bit of a technical issue. I think it just everything just froze up. We just had to quickly start it back up again.
Yeah. Are we still here, guys? If you're still here, give me a shout. In case I've frozen here, can you give me a shout if you're still here? It's the other live's coming back on that has an issue with it.
I think it's back on now.
Starting it now, so it's coming back on any moment. Loads of orbs in with us yesterday.
Yeah, I think if you've got delays, it's probably because you're a little bit behind us, but it looks like we're back on again now. So if anyone...
The other camera is, the other live is back on. The EMF's going up in here. Hi Karen Jackson. Yeah, we're still here, brilliant, excellent. Hi Jerry.
Thanks Tracy, yeah, we're all good I think.
Got yourself a new follower, well, 2 new followers, because my cousin Karen Jackson's also...
Cheers Harry.
Bless you.
You're back on and I need.
Hi.
You
Hi,
need
Don
what?
Tennant. Hi Susan West. Hi Lorraine. Glad you're all here. I'm here, Selena. Hi. Yeah. So, yeah, the other.
Yeah, Louise, they should sort themselves out in a minute. I'll move the table by mistake and not the cameras.
Is the other live back on?
Move doll in camera 2. Where do you want me to move the doll to, Paula? Anywhere? We'll leave her in there and just...
Who's been waiting for this one again? Oh, bless you, Leanne.
See you later, Hugh. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Rachel. Nice to see you again. Watching from work.
It'll stay on the page, Hugh, so if you miss anything, you can always go back and watch it another time when you're free.
We're working too, obviously. Doing this, although it's fun. You don't get
Doll on the stairs. We'll put a doll on the stairs.
Back on. Excellent.
Hold on, Vanessa. I'll go and grab one and I'll stick it on the stairs.
Will you be here tomorrow?
Someone wants a doll on the stairs.
Hargreaves. Karen Brown was taking some. Hi from Pontefract. Hi Alan Turner. Hi. Karen Jackson, my granddad is my guardian angel. That's amazing. That is so amazing. My father is very much with me a lot, so I'm told. Although I don't pick up on him myself, unfortunately. Sadly. Even though I do medium stuff. Right, so what are you getting in here, guys? Are you seeing much, or shall I move to a different room? Who'd like me to move to a different room? That was someone who just walked up past the stairs, by the way. That was an actual person just walked past the door. Hi, Brian. Hi, yeah. Orbs everywhere, yeah. Somebody else just walked back past the door.
Right, there's now a doll on the stairs.
Dolls on the stairs. Shall I go and watch it with the gimbal? Shall I go and watch the doll on the stairs with the gimbal?
You can
Where is
do.
the doll?
On the stairs. Jesus, what the hell was that?
Did you see that?
The big white one just went straight across there. Yeah, I'll put the doll there.
No, so you don't need me to watch that with the gimbal, do you?
Hi, Stephen.
Tony Evans, hi guys. Where would you like me to go? Does much happen by the boiler trying to watch while making bagels? Oh, make me one. Starving. Yes, please. Where am I moving to? Well, we've got the doll on the stairs.
Sorry, I think camera 4 has probably just gone off. Someone's just walked past it with a torch, so it'll take a bit of time to focus back in again. Why was it freaking you out, Paula?
Hi, Emily. Hi, Hobbs from Rachel.
Bright light, yeah, I know, Claire. I think someone walked past with a torch on, that's all. There's a little couple of second delay on the camera, so I think it was someone walking past with a torch. I did see the orange across the stairs. I don't know what it was. Yes, Stacey, I did see the bright light on camera 3. I don't know what it was. I'll have to go back and have a quick look in a bit. Little girl's room. You can go in there tomorrow, Marge, if you want. We'll put you in there. Yeah, Serena, I did see the orange thing going across camera 3. I'm not sure what it was, so a few people have mentioned it. I'm not too sure what it was. We'll have to go back and have a quick look in a bit. Hi, Mark. Yeah, I know, Sasha. It did go across it about a couple of minutes after we put the doll there, so certainly something to take a look at. It's quite interesting. Thanks, Neil. It's appreciated. Hope you're enjoying it. I do want to go back in the coal shed in a minute. That was pretty immense, to be fair. It was quite good. I'm loving it. Loving it.
Yeah, I've got to just go and set the stick man up.
Where you going?
Go and set the stick man up upstairs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Can you do a live on it?
I don't know. Maybe put one of the security cameras looking at it.
Can do. Which one we're going to take, innit?
Is there one in that room already?
There's none upstairs. We've got one on the stairs,
shit.
one in there, and then one on that fireplace.
Let's pull that shit upstairs.
Yeah. Don't worry, Gemma. I'll be alright. Yeah, Katie, we'll be doing some calling out shortly, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure we'll do
setting up some more.
We're just setting up a few more bits, and we'll probably have a quick call out and see what we can get, if we can get anything.
There's my torch. Oh, I might use an extension cord, haven't
Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun. There's many left.
I? So I'll nick this one. Torch.
Right, Ian's going up to set up a stick man upstairs. We're going to try and get another live feed on that one as well. Hopefully. I think the focus keeps going, Sasha, because I'll keep knocking the table. I can't see it, it's dark. And when I'm at the table, it moves the camera. I saw the orb, Jemmy. I saw the orb go across the top of the stairs. I just see a massive one go across in the kitchen, and there's no one else in here on camera 4 apart from me. Sorry, Donna. I say there's no one else, Gemma. There's no one else on camera 4. It's just me sat here on a chair. No one else is in here. They're all upstairs or in the break room. And there goes. I just see another one. So you'll probably see another one shoot across the bottom in a sec. No, Sasha, I'm not touching the table now. My arms are completely away from the table, just so I don't knock it. I don't know. I don't think anything's knocking. I can't hear it. I can hear little tapping noises. I'm not sure that's someone walking around upstairs. Paula and Ian are both upstairs, so potentially it could be them. They're up there setting up a stick man, so possibly it may be them walking around. They are wooden floorboards, so potentially they are. You're getting a bit of noise from that. Yeah, Paula, the kitchen is quite cool actually. It's quite a big kitchen, but it's really, I don't know, it's quite cool. I mean, the knocking sounds could possibly be. I mean, it's an old house, so possibly it could be cooling down. Hi Vanessa, the static ball is just basically for energy. It's just something we just stuck down. It's one of Ian's little gadgets. It's just an energy thing. Keep hearing laughing. Possibly in the break room. Break room's just next door, so I can't hear it, but maybe you can. Maybe it's coming through the camera. There are a couple of people in the break room, so possibly those. I did hear a bang upstairs and there was quite a loud bang, so you're possibly going to hear that in a second. That's just Paula and Ian upstairs setting up a couple of cameras. Yes, Andy, I just see the flash at the top of the stairs. I'm not sure what it is. I think Ian is up there, so potentially he's got a torch on up there just while he's sitting up his stick man. So possibly it could be his torch just reflecting off the wall. Hi Harry, the house is up in Pontefract, Yorkshire. It's 30 East Drive. Hi Michelle. No, it's not raining. There's no rain here at the minute. So I'm not sure what the water sound is. There's no one in the toilet or a bathroom. Oh, now we've got Ian coming down. It's alright.
So it does both. You could, if you put a laptop nearer the cupboard, yeah. And the further that sensor goes that way.
Hi Andy, the film was called When the Lights Go Out. It used to be on YouTube. I don't think it's on there anymore. I've tried to look for it but I can't find it. But it is around. I think you can buy it off of Amazon, I believe. Let's pour upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm going in the cupboard.
Let me show you.
Yeah. I'm not taking the radio.
No. Oh, it's kind of effect again.
Can't find it.
It's never going to have effect again with the card, right?
I think she would have come in here. Do that and then we'll go
Yeah.
to the flag and I'll go in the cupboard.
Yeah, well. Well, Sheila come sit here a sec.
Yeah. And I'm going to go in the back.
Then I'll lock you in the cupboard.
Right, I'm going back in the cupboard in a sec, everyone. I'm just going to have a quick 2 minutes and then I'm going to go back in the coal cupboard, coal shed thing. I had to go off this then.
Yeah, I just thought I took it upstairs and then left it up there. Bum, 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 bum. I think in a minute we should maybe all have like a 5-minute break. And we'll make up tea and everything then. Who's that looking in here?
People walking past now.
Oh. Why don't we all just have a 5-minute break, come down, leave that running, or, you know, maybe go out, might want to sit there. Or everyone just come, tell them everyone we're just having a 5-minute break, have a cup of coffee,
Then I'm going back in.
and then we go back. Right, I'll tell them on here as well. What was that on camera 1? I don't know what exactly did you see, because no one's walked past the door, so I don't know if you see anyone.
Yeah, there's no
if
one
you've
there.
seen anything move past the door, that's not us. Okay, you're gonna get someone going past there in a minute though.
Don't know who it is. It's a full body.
Full body apparition.
I feel a bit bad leaving them. Where's
It's
she
5
then?
minutes. We can't all sit on.
Where's she?
It's in the front room.
Fag room.
Oh,
That's what I said. If
She
you
might
want,
come out, she didn't know what?
if you want to have like a 5-minute break.
needs coffee. Badly.
Right, everyone, we're just going to have a quick 5-minute break. So this live will go.
I don't think you should.
Oh, I'm not sure, Bev. We didn't see it. We'll have to watch it back on playback. We're just all, everyone. We're just going to have a quick 5-minute break. So this live will just go silent for a little bit, just while we have a quick cuppa and a fag. So catch up with you again in a second.
I think Grant's upstairs. He said that it's weird because all the rooms are moving up there. What's moving? In the little boys' room. Yeah, he said literally he was laying in bed and he said everything started moving. So he had to come out. I've left it all up there. I'm okay with that because I'm not a fag as well. You're nasty, you lot. You're nasty, you lot.
Why?
Because you leave me making all the cups of coffee and
Yeah, where's the tea?
I ain't even had a break yet.
Mike said that is exactly what you do. She
All the
went,
time I do.
yeah, he goes, I know when he was, he goes,
I even found her up one time. That's a good mate.
she does have you next door, but cheeky.
She does it though. I just did it from like around, said, oh, can you come and make a cup of tea? I'm feeling a bit sleepy. And 2 minutes later, she didn't. She comes and makes a cup of tea. Excuse me, and she leaves.
What? Alright, who wants coffee and tea then? If I'm going to be making all the teas and, you know, not having a fag and making all the teas and... Sod off! You lot are horrible to me.
But you still win, Paula.
You're horrible, you don't get us cups of tea.
Hang on, whose cups? Whose cups which? Where's your cup?
Eh? I had a cup somewhere. I think mine's in somewhere.
Which one did you have, Ian?
I had a blue one.
What, did it have anything on it?
Right.
About coffee on it.
Steve
Had
had a
what?
brown coloured one.
It had something like time for coffee on it.
You had a chip in yours, I know that, 'cause I remember that.
Time for coffee? I've got one with time for coffee.
Right.
Cup shape.
Have we got one with time for coffee on it?
I've no idea if it's got a chip in it. That was Steve's one.
No, Steve had the big
Oh.
one.
I thought that was the same as that one.
Oh,
Oh,
handle on it for her.
They've all got handles on.
no, this is not any of
Yeah,
them.
that fold in the top.
It's going to get a poke in the eye.
With a sharp stick.
Yeah. This
Well,
is
get
his.
that one.
This is it.
It was cup shape.
With a tea in it that he
Oh,
didn't
it's got
drink.
coffee written on it. You never drank the last one.
It's still full up sitting here.
Yeah, I forgot about it. That one got mine.
So you want,
No, I haven't seen this.
so you want
Yeah.
another one to forget about.
I
Yeah.
didn't drink this one. The first one was just a pen.
Does Grant want one? Yes, darling? Is it moving again?
Yeah, this one.
You taking all crablets?
What is? Yeah. What's moving?
So it's someone made on the tablet. Yeah.
I swear, I noticed my eyes, when this light's off in here, you sat on the chair and you looked to the gap at the bottom of the door, I swear the gap disappears and comes back. I've noticed my eyes where there was something, but after being sat in there for like 10 minutes, the gap at the bottom of the door, you see it disappear and come back. Like someone walking the gap, yeah, and you can't, there's no one out here, because I had this light off, you see it more, you don't see it when this light's on, you get the reflections are underneath, but when the light's off, you can see a bit of light under there, but then all of a sudden it goes, it's gone, you can't see it. But when it's not,
Just take a handle.
This might be Christmas. I wasn't being miserable. Oh, I know. Yeah, you've got to give them some shit back, because you get shit.
Do what?
They were giving you grief, so you're entitled to give them some grief back. Mobile, yeah? No, I'm not very mobile.
Right, back to coffee.
Right.
Coffee. Then, coffee. Roll coffee. E and T, yeah?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want one, Steve?
No.
I'm making one.
No, honestly, I didn't really. I wanted to drink and I had a coffee, but it's not done what I wanted it to do. To be not really what I wanted. Yeah, I think I probably will.
Yeah, I just seen that one.
Oh, got a bit of a headache. Yeah. I know I had one earlier, but that's
Coming downstairs.
it's more like a pain in my head rather than a headache, but it's like a headache. Is that
Yeah.
a bit Irish? But
Right, okay. Grant, 2 sugars, yeah?
Yes, please. Where's that one now then?
That one. Oh, that's in the coal thing.
No, this
Yeah.
one.
Oh, no, that's in the kitchen.
that's
isn't it?
me,
Yeah, there you
my
are.
ass. And you're a second bit. What's confusing is that's a couple of seconds behind what actually happens when it happens.
Where's moving? Where's the cameras? It's actually moving all over the place.
I do believe Grant is a believer now.
It's moving all over the place.
Well, he's getting there.
Ian, do you have sugar?
Yes, please, 17.
2 and 2.
Yeah, and then you notice like her face it's like it's almost like, you know, the rose port wine stain.
Yeah.
There's noises next to me, you know, guys. Right. Here you go, come get them, guys.
It's feeling about her like she's had a stroke.
It is, yeah, because the side of the mouth droops.
Yeah.
That goes first, and then the stain seems
But
to
does she
come up.
thingy? Does she thingy though?
Cold here.
Windows are open.
Oh.
They are still open. Things we'll need to shut it at some point, but
It's actually a little paranoid.
Huh?
Fuck off.
Is it camera there? Don't get in the way of the viewers.
I don't know why. It looks like that.
Why?
I just want to know why her face looked like she was having a stroke.
that's what happened when we were here last time. It was really weird because we
Funny
kept
if her
looking at it
face
upstairs,
changes.
and then we brought it downstairs, and everyone was saying that. Oh no, I think they put a camera on it in the spare room to start with, and then we did bring it downstairs. We made Paul take it back upstairs when it went a bit.
That's you there, is it, Ben? That move in there.
Yeah.
That's Ben.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, it's got to be you.
Don't forget, that's a couple of seconds behind as well.
Because the door's here, isn't it?
So you move, and then it'll move
Step
after.
in a bit.
Yeah, it's you. I see you.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they've stopped live for now, haven't they?
No, it's all live.
It's still live. We're just having a little break.
Once it gets like a certain point, people tend to go drop off, don't they?
Yeah.
People will definitely get Sunday, innit? Gabriella.
You have to have a break though, because like your rig goes. Gabriella,
Yeah, upstairs is absolutely.
it's pretty active tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, when you're up there by yourself, I just sit there and try and just
You
like
shouldn't be there on your own.
I sit there and I just talk. Yeah. I sit there and I just talk to people on the air. I was on to AJ.
See, look, arms up, arms up, arms down, arms down. It's a few seconds behind. Cheers.
Put them in there for you.
And is that all one then? Does that run through like mobile data?
Hey,
Does it all run through like mobile data?
oh, don't ask me. It's all the technical stuff
It's
that
clever.
they do.
Very
There you
clever
go.
stuff.
so alone.
Huh?
Mm,
Oh, it's upstairs.
you're so alone. I
You said that, you said that, you said that upstairs. So
Really?
Exactly that.
Retail.
Oh, I like a bit of retail therapy myself.
Yeah.
Nah.
What's your
You
name?
said that though, so alone. How often does it come up with 2 words? So,
Not often.
see, it doesn't come up with 2 words. So, see? And then you leave me now where you said it.
Sorry.
That's exactly what he said upstairs to me. And he said so scared as well.
Apparently Steve saw someone peeking around the banister upstairs when me and you was in the room doing that stick man.
Oh,
You'll be like that.
Yeah, we did a little dance.
of course you've got to do a dance. Own.
That's the name, is it?
So alone.
On his own.
Came.
See, look how quickly it's doing it
Came
now.
on their own.
It'd be funny if it says alone. Wouldn't it be funny if it says alone now?
Are you here? You set the cat ball up on the top of the fireplace. Is there anybody here? Come on, we just want to talk to you, see who you are. Come on, you set it up earlier. Can you set it up now?
This one
Maybe
says
it.
bottom.
Go on, set the cat balls off. There's 3 up there you could play with.
Cameron Day, have any of you been touched by an entity here? Well, we
Yeah.
had
Yeah. Go
Grant,
on.
he said he felt being touched on the face and on the side of the head. And when we was here last time, I got scratched on the back of the neck.
Yeah, 3 scratches.
He had 3 scratch
I ain't
marks.
they were as well.
And then they went, didn't they? 10 minutes later, they were totally gone.
Yeah. They look like they leave a scar.
Just saw something black fly on camera 3. That's on the stairs again.
Stairs are really active. I know it's an active.
Yeah, Steve said it looked like something peeked round the corner and then like 10
Grant's
seconds
just-
and then ducked back in.
You've just seen someone that corner, haven't you? We were looking just a second
Just
ago. A couple of
continuous.
minutes ago.
Maybe it's, yeah.
It's continuous up there.
Did anyone see a small dark shadow come down the stairs by the handrail? Was that where you were looking? On the camera 3 on the stairs?
Yeah, it was on the stairs.
Yeah.
I saw the shadow up the top.
Yes, that was a moth. Oh, I've not seen any moths flying around.
Moth.
Okay, I've just seen... Oh, it's gone.
The trouble is that's a few seconds behind, isn't it?
Jesus,
As well.
Yeah.
Which confuses you.
Lots of activity in boiler room. SLS displaying black orbs. The door was moved down 1 step. Okay, there, the big orb went past them. Okay, yeah, there is a moth.
Ooh, got a moth.
Yeah, I just see him fly by my face. You see them big orbs? Let me phone again. What's that now? Yeah, I didn't think the door was moved. No one's moved it. Oh God.
Paula committed the cardinal sin then.
She's not feel the kettle up.
It was empty.
You're not allowed to get old.
Hey.
You're not venturing upstairs, Ben.
Yeah.
It's a strange old place. It does make you feel quite weird in there. You go too quick.
Oh, everyone's very
Right.
quiet.
I'm gonna go and sit upstairs for a bit.
Disregard.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
See you later then.
Can we shut in the cupboard, Steve?
Gonna get some chocolate in for me.
Okay, I'm gonna go and sit upstairs.
I'm gonna eat rich tea.
They want to know if camera 2 is going to be moved out of the cupboard.
Do the what?
Is camera 2 going to be moved out?
I'm
Moved.
just about to go
There's
back in.
cheese slam there.
Oh,
Give me 2 minutes, I'm going back in there.
what's this cheese?
I've got the key for the front door.
Ian's
Oh,
got it.
I've got it.
Do you know what a piece of cheese flan?
It's probably
No, I'm good.
quite solid cheese. It's not like egg custard.
Oh, that's good cheese.
There's grease, there's rolls, there's everything.
Oh yeah, we need to move camera 2. No, Steve's going back into the coal shed, I think.
That was his idea, wasn't it?
Oh, this is lovely.
Is it?
I'll try it.
Because Belle when we went to Chessington, made one, we took it with us. She said, oh, I like that. She said some of them and they are like a bit of flavouring, but it's like more like an egg custard tart but savoury. So I don't like when they're too late, floppy like that. That's solid. But you literally just pack all the cheese in and then put a couple of eggs on it.
That's great.
But it
Lulu, the picture, gun picture looks even sadder.
the face has dropped, the mouth has dropped like it did
Again
last
on the
time.
right hand side, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Okay, that's one.
That was somebody no, that wasn't somebody walking past that cupboard. Wow, did you see that? That can't possibly have been somebody walking past there because that was ages ago.
Where?
Walking past the door. On camera 1.
Nobody's there. That was
Nobody's been there for ages.
No.
This is lovely.
Good. It'd be nice with a bit of salad or something
Probably
tomorrow,
because I'm
wouldn't it?
hungry.
Coleslaw.
Lidl's coleslaw.
Lidl's creamy coleslaw. Oh, amazing.
Oh, see that? Steve was saying at 22.53. Is it 22.53?
255, I think.
Something poked his head round top of the stairs.
What was that?
2 lights like eyes poked his head round top of the stairs.
It's there, right down there in the corner. There.
Came out for about 5 seconds and went back in.
Oh, he's really active up there.
I'm going to put these
He
Very.
really is. I actually really
on
do.
there.
Quite freaky, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's just my mind's playing with me up there.
No.
But that definitely, I got touched twice though. Literally, they were there when I walked back out and it went onto my face.
Mm.
Right, hang on, don't put them there. Put that one in first and put them on top.
Did you see that? Oh, that might be.
Yeah, see,
No.
you put the bottles in there and the bottom one falls off.
It says drift,
So you've got to send the milk in.
Drift.
drift and mass.
Oh, I'm going back in.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Right, you've got your radio on.
No.
That going really funny. Have you got
Put
your
your
radio on?
radio on.
Yeah, you're going to need an attorney.
Want me to take my radio?
Yes.
Yes.
Will it make you feel better? I'll take
Yeah.
it. Do I have to have it switched on?
Can you see
Yeah,
the big of the
switch it
dog
on.
close up?
Okay, sweet.
Push it on.
I will move that camera in a second.
Which one's that?
You need to take, they want to take the picture of the girl up against the camera a bit closer.
We tried to get it, Ian tried to get it closer, because it was closer last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to see the features.
Yeah. I thought that camera was frozen then.
Who's Ian talking to?
I think he's doing
We've
another
gone,
live.
Oh, yeah. He did his live stuff.
We didn't talk it up.
I thought, I wonder who he's talking to.
Yeah.
It's been on. We left it up when we came down.
A Tawny.
Attorney.
Tawny.
Do you want to sit on there for a bit and answer people? And I'll move. No.
No, stuff like that.
I'm alright.
Why not, Ben?
Don't want to. That's fine. Don't have to.
Say Ben. Say Ben. Channel 2.
I'm on.
You're on.
Sorted.
Channel
Right,
2, yeah?
Shut me in.
Shut you in.
We're shutting Steve back into the coal shed.
Makes it more scary. I've got to try and find where I am now.
Let's see if I can move that girl up closer. Hang on.
Right. Bleed out.
Ben, can you let me see? Let me know if you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Daddy, no, I've got
It's
them.
like
Quite big, wasn't it?
huge, yeah.
He was right inside it, wasn't he?
Yeah, because
Is that close?
Yeah, that's closer.
It's closer, but you can't see the mouth
Yeah, it's sort of like.
because you've got too much light on it. It says number 2's gone down.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, that there.
Is 2 back on?
2's
No.
still down.
You've got a
Steve, number 2's gone down.
Oh, I thought it'd come back in a minute.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Right, go for it, Ian. Shut the door.
Okay. Is it?
What about if I move it to there? Can you see it quite clearly?
Oh, that yeah, that's perfect there.
It will come back on.
That's 100% better there.
Cool.
He's in. No, the lead come out.
Ah.
I was looking at him in there. It's so weird. Just sat there cuddling a dog on a little chair in a little cupboard.
Bless him.
God, look at that mouth now. It's almost down to the bottom of her chin.
Mm.
The shadow side.
What's happening now, guys? Loads happening, Andy Brown.
It looks, even in that one over there, the lightness, the colour, you can see more definition. It looks awful.
Mm.
I wonder who the hell that was here.
Why are you focusing on the painting? Somebody asked us to focus on it. Are you on the second live as well, Paula? Because that's upstairs. It's quite interesting. So try and get on that one as well, if you can. I'm attacking my vape now. It's got to be bad.
Eh?
I'm on my
Don't
vape.
get this
This
in
tastes
there.
horrible. See if you, you sugar in your coffee, don't you?
There's egg mayonnaise, don't forget, in there. You can have in a roll if you're still hungry.
Mm. That's filled a gap.
Yeah. It's solid,
You
that,
might,
isn't
Ben.
it?
Yeah, you enjoying it? A bit freaky, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Gosh, see that go across
Yeah.
cam free.
That flew, didn't it? And that one.
Yeah, good night, guys. Night, Susan. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the evening. We will stay safe. Do you guys ever sit still? Yes, we do.
We try sometimes.
Can't get on it. Okay, if you go onto DS Haunts, you should be able to, if you can open a second browser, either on like on a secondary iPad or on another phone, you should find another live going at the same time as well.
Oh.
Right, so you want us to do call outs?
I think we should, but I think we should get us all down here so that we know there's nobody upstairs. Because you do not get a lot of good bangs, don't you, from upstairs, from downstairs.
Yeah, definitely. The Grant's upstairs, so is Ian at the moment.
Yeah, we can do it in a bit, can't we?
Yeah.
Trouble is, you could try calling out, but if you heard a noise upstairs, you're not sure if it's them or... Whoa, did you see that one coming out the bottom right hand side?
You alright, Steve? Don't answer me there.
Oh, I think... Don't forget it.
You got a lag.
Yeah.
You alright?
He just looks so funny sat there.
Steve?
On the chair. Oh, is he going to answer? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He looks different in that picture. He doesn't look like Steve. His
No.
face looks totally different. In fact,
Which
if you
one's like
stare
this in
at the
Wales?
one behind...
I'm sure you have got things like this in Wales.
Hmm?
Harry Simpson, I wish we had something like this in Wales.
They have. So, depends on where in Wales. You've got South Wales Paranormal Group, because I've been with them.
Downstairs and call out bangs upstairs, yes, absolutely. Yeah. We're going to try and get everyone all in one area. As soon as people start getting together from upstairs, we'll do that.
Who was it?
At the moment, we're kind of scattered around the house.
Harry, whereabouts are you in Wales?
Something went upstairs then. Don't know what it was. It's almost compulsive viewing, isn't it?
You just see something else, and you see something else, and you see something else. And you go to walk away, and you just catch something out of the corner of your eye. So, oh, I'll have another look.
Yeah. We saw that as well, Louise. Orbs going across the stairs. We're looking forward to rewinding back because apparently at about 22:50 something there was two eyes came down the stairs, looked around the corner and waited about 5 seconds and went back in again.
Oh my God.
And there was nobody in that area. We were all in the bedrooms at the time.
That's weird. Two eyes.
Steve saw it. Yeah, he said
Really?
it came out from here and two white light eyes and then stayed about 5 seconds and then went back in again.
Wow.
He looks all cuddled up with that doll. I know, bless him.
It's just like, yeah, but look at the picture of him in the other camera. It looks awful. He looks a bit evil. But oh, he's supposed to
You
keep
alright,
jumping.
Steve? Yeah, he's good. He said that the light underneath the door, 1 minute's there and you can see people walking past even though nobody's walking past, and then it just goes completely and it's pitch black.
That darker one on the screen behind makes him look evil.
What's that? Green? Did you see that?
Oh,
Nobody's got a
yeah.
green light here, have they?
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes that green light reflects.
Ah, okay.
Because earlier on, I thought, how's that getting on there? And it was on the right, and it was where I was stood in front of it. A reflection of something.
Reflected back.
Oh,
Cowbridge.
Harry, in Cowbridge, in Wales, there is the South Wales Paranormal Group. When I lived in Wales, I lived in Barry, and I went hunting with them, and they were very good. I did Margam, that was really good. So look them up because they are a good group.
Flash behind Steve, yeah. You alright, Steve? Are you shaking or are you alright? What was that? I'm assuming that was no. I'm hoping it was no anyway. Flash behind Steve. I'm keeping a close eye on him. Watching out.
You're welcome, Harry. I know they are pretty good.
I'm not sure about him in there.
He looks
No.
not quite.
Most Haunted House in Haverford West. My family's from there. It's a good read.
Oh.
Excellent, Karen. We'll give that a go. Most Haunted House in Haverford West. Okay, that's something we'll definitely look up. A great one for reading books. Want to get a minute? Right, okay. Paula, read your WhatsApp and get him out of there. Right.
Okay, you go get him.
Oh, shit.
She's gone to get him. Yeah, it's almost like a port wine stain on her cheek.
He said they're square. He's enjoying it.
I'm loving that.
He said he's loving it.
It won't come out, no.
He won't come out. He don't want to come
I
out.
don't want to come out.
Oops, camera 3. Yeah, upstairs, camera 3.
It's his favourite place in the whole room.
It's my favourite place in the house. Got a coat in there.
Rain. Yeah, supposed to get rain. Please come out. He's coming out. He don't want to, but he's out. I think. We're trying to get him out anyway.
We're working on him.
But he's loving it. He's
Loving
absolutely.
it in there.
How bright is it in there with the camera with the door shut? Can you see in there?
Yeah, it comes up quite well.
It's gone off.
Yeah, the camera's gone off. I saw you quite well.
Never unplugged it.
Didn't catch when you shut the door, did it?
I think so. No, it's still on.
How odd, but it's not on here.
No, it's crashed. That's back.
Yeah.
Back.
What's a little one flapping around?
There's a
Picture
weird
behind
thing
us.
in there.
Is it?
Hmm.
Do you want me to go in there?
It's back on now.
You start getting all sort of disorientated.
Shall I go in there? But I'm a bit claustrophobic. Will I freak out?
No, it's not
We
bad.
don't-
You don't see it.
We won't have a live investigation next Saturday. We've got a hunt at Holly Hill, just the other side of Fareham. Holly Hill, the woods and the cemetery. So it won't be alive next week.
Does anyone want me to go
There's
in the
no electric.
in the coal room?
Paula wants to know, does anyone want her to go in the coal room, in the coal shed? Oh, just flew up the stairs. Camera's off.
Camera 2's gone off again.
Mempor's gone off again.
Oh, it goes
Why does
off.
camera 2 keep going off?
It was on, but
Turn. No.
Next week. We're not live next week. We may be the week
what's the week
week after we got off, actually, I think. We're meant to be done.
Oh yeah. Ooh, week off.
Well, we're meant to be
Sort
done.
of.
To be absolutely fair. Shall I go in there with my tea?
Yeah, cup of rosy. No, Paula.
Is it back on?
Yes, said Dawn. No,
No,
said
said
Paula.
Paula.
Well, you got 2 no's and a yes so far. Oh no,
3
it's 3 no's, 2 yeses.
Is it back on?
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
Please don't. No. Oh, it's more no's than yeses, to be fair.
Yeah.
There's another yes.
Someone do a yes from me.
You want me to go in the coal shed?
I'll wait outside the door if you want,
Yeah, you'll have to.
in case you want to get out.
Alright, don't lock me in.
Okay. I'll wait outside the door. Should be safe.
No, said Carol. Yes, said Samantha.
Don't worry, Carol. She'll be alright.
Steve's going to wait right outside the
I'll
door
let her
for
out.
her.
Bearing in mind, I am actually scared of...
Yes. Crazy. It's all gone white in there. Oh, it's a hand. Tracy said yes. Sorry, Paula, but yes.
Who?
Tracy.
Bastards.
He's evil, it says in here.
Who?
He evil. On that one in there.
Ow, I just got a slip.
Oh, is that he or we? He.
Are you ready?
He evil.
You sure?
He evil.
You want to come out? I'll whisper you.
Habit. Habit, monk.
I know, the door's shut.
We've got a habit on the
Hold on,
screen
let me
here.
have a look, I can see you.
We've got habit,
Yeah, I can see
Monk.
you.
and we've got he evil over there, and habit there. Monk.
Oh yeah. I can see you. Yeah, you're alright.
Sasha.
I'm still outside the door, Paula. Don't worry. No, you're not. I am.
No,
I'm not.
Port Nelson, we haven't. We'd like to get into there actually.
I won't leave you. You got a headache? You feel a bit of a headache? Yeah, headache. You might get that thing that I had in a minute where it feels like someone on the back of your head.
Oh, Pendle Hill is definitely on our bucket list. That Grant peering around the top of the stairs are we in?
Is there? I'm stood by the kitchen door because I don't want to block that light thing at the bottom of the door.
There's a dark shadow behind Paula. Can you get her out? She's okay so far, but they said there's a dark shadow. Can you get her out? And then, are you okay, Paula?
They said there's a dark shadow, Paula, behind you. Do you want to come out or are you alright? You're alright.
Oh, Shrewsbury Prison.
She said
We're
she's
doing
all right.
Shepton Mallet Prison later this year. So we're looking forward to that one. That's in October. Been looking forward to do that for quite a while.
I'm just going to walk past the door. You might see the light. It's only me. I'm just grabbing my coffee.
Something stroking my face.
Do you want to come out? You sure?
What's up with her face?
Something stroking her face.
Her face looks completely weird from here.
Put it all.
It looks like she's got a mouth open.
Oh yeah.
What's that say? Stop moving.
No, it looks like a mouth.
She looks like she's like
Her
grimacing,
mouth
doesn't it?
looks half down. Yeah.
Looks really odd.
Her face looks half down. Look, it's
Yeah, it don't
it's
look
dropped on one side.
just like that. And sometimes you can clarify it when you look at that.
Yeah.
But her face looks too. That says stop moving.
This one says bounce.
Stop moving, bounce. Please yourself.
You alright? Yeah. You sure? Just making sure.
Oh, I've heard about the ancient ram. That sounds
just
pretty
checking.
good. Oh, Shrewsbury Prison. That sounds good. Hanging room and a morgue. Oh, yeah. Paula says, leave it Paula there. She's fine.
Yeah, Paul's alright. I'm outside the door.
Hi, Trace. We've been reading about I was reading about the ram in Ancient Ram last week or the week before. So, Shrewsbury Prison. Ooh. See, the ram we could probably do a live. I'm not sure if we could do a live from Shrewsbury. Depends if we can get the electric.
Hold on, is there anything behind us?
I can't see anything, but can anyone else see anything behind Paula? She really looks like she's grimacing.
It says cry on there now.
Is that?
Hmm.
Jump. Weird, bounce, jump.
Cry on this one.
It's like she's really grimacing, really straining by her jaw.
Maybe that could say, instead of cry, maybe that could say scry. This one says cry, so it could say scry. Maybe
Window.
It's like
That
she's
was
scrying.
jump, window. Jump out window?
Yeah, possibly. Even that picture, that girl's face, looks like it's dropped.
Yes. Well, we saw that earlier. Here, look, yeah. Paula's face looks like the girl in the picture. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It
does.
really does.
Next to each other. Yeah.
Would we ever go to the US to investigate? If we could afford it, we'd love to. Imagine that, they've got such good places around there.
Interrogate. Do you want to come out? You sure? I'm here.
Ah, do you think Joel will still let it out? The ghost hunts. Or is it going to be flats like everything else? That's weird. Jump on window. That come up there. He evil. Good. Seeing it
Equity.
live, very active. Shrewsbury
See, you said
Prison.
something about someone buying a prison. It says equity on there.
Oh wow. Yeah, someone called Joel is just buying Shrewsbury Prison.
And you said about them building houses and something come up with equity.
Oh,
on
yeah,
there.
I
That's
said,
what that is,
yeah.
isn't it? It's property, isn't it?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Effect.
Huh? What, out in the hallway? I can't hear nothing.
It could be not be funny.
There's a dripping tap,
Oh.
like a tapping noise.
What did she hear?
Noises outside this room, outside the coal shed.
Sure she's not getting it because they were in a shed and split.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if they're still out there. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, it sounds interesting, yeah. Shrewsbury Prison, definitely. There's a dark shadow coming down the top of the stairs on the carpet. It keeps moving. Steve?
Yeah.
Here.
I'm not leaving you, don't worry. What's up?
See there?
Hmm.
That wasn't there just now. It was like a slight dark shadow, and it moved down the stairs and it's moved back up.
That's what I see. It was in that corner, right there, and it came out. and
Grant
went
saw
back.
that.
Yeah.
See that? Keeps moving. Look, there's a darker bit in the middle there, and it's spreading. Yeah, thank you, Louise. We've just realised and seen that. It's moving, yeah, it is definitely moving. Up and down the stairs, look, it's down, second step.
And they're in the bedroom. They're
It's
in
coming
the,
down.
Yeah, they're in the other bedroom.
Yeah, it's not the people.
You alright? Do you want to come out? Okay.
Yeah, she's coming out now.
I couldn't breathe. What? I was having trouble breathing.
That shadow's still moving up and down at the top of the stairs, on the top two stairs. Yeah, the top few stairs, definitely.
Weird.
It keeps sort of moving up. She's out, Andy.
Oh,
We've got her out.
You feel safe in there, though?
I've just
We've
Right.
got dark shadow moving up and down the top steps.
have you?
Yeah,
Um,
and others can see it.
I know Ian wanted to have a go in there.
What's that?
no, somebody I know.
I know Ian wanted to go in
Oh, sorry. Sin.
there. Candy.
Shadow in the boiler room, which must have been where you were.
Yeah, it might
It's
be
not the
when
boiler
I'm...
room because
No.
we haven't got one in the boiler room. But
Yeah, the boys have got one
Yeah,
trained
but-
on the boiler room.
that's
What
on the
have
other
we done with
feed,
the camera then? No.
I'm just looking
Yeah.
up against
Oh,
the
right,
chair
okay.
for a minute.
honey. And
I know Ian wanted
yeah,
to
it's
go
definitely at the top of the stairs, and it keeps moving. It's like it spreads and then it regroups back up again. See, look, it's more or less on the. It's darker on the top one, but then it'll creep down to the second
in and go back
and
again.
spread, and then it moves back up. We're looking up the stairs from this angle.
Getting the light
So the
and
dark
what's
shadow
that
is at the
one too?
top of the stairs.
Can't get it sent from my phone. That was a 9:16.
Michelle,
so I've
that
just-
is
we
for?
haven't started yet, have we?
What time is that?
9:16.
Oh no, we'll just get back,
So
get
we're
going
just
then.
getting going then.
Yeah, we were a bit late starting, weren't we? Again.
We're always late.
Yeah.
We try, but
It's DS time.
yeah, it's got darker again, spreading again. Yeah, Karen, we can see it keeps spreading down. Then, oh, it's got darker again. See, look, it's more or less on the. It's dark on the top. Yeah, Karen, we can see it keeps spreading down.
Oh, hang on, I can watch
Oh, it's
this.
got darker
Yeah.
Paula
So I
Jane
can
Wilson
take
is
it back
watching.
to where we were, can't I?
Oh, can you take it back?
No, I can't.
Yeah, I don't think you can
No,
on the
you
live.
can't.
You can't
You can't.
take it back until it's finished.
Crap.
Yeah, but we can take your readings back.
Not
On
until I
live.
post it, can we?
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah, you have to move the thing back. Because sometimes I've gone back, I move it forward as well.
Do you?
Yeah. Because if I have to come off
Let's
the
try
live
that.
feed and go on to mission, like when the computer crashed. Look, it's more or less on the. It's dark on the top. Then. Yeah. Because if I have
Where
to
was
come
this?
off,
This
when
is
I go,
where you were.
when I go back on it, I'm behind, so I have to move it up to catch up with you.
No, it's not letting me.
Yeah,
Sure.
won't let you go
It won't
back
let
that
you?
far.
No.
We have to go live again in a minute because we only get 3 hours, don't we?
Yeah.
Before, so
We're going to have to go live again soon. We have to
yeah,
stop
have
it
to
and start.
stop
Yeah,
it and come off again.
That picture's, it's just totally different to what it really is.
What, the little girl?
Yeah.
I know.
It looks like she's got damaged half of her face, doesn't
Yeah.
it? A mouse
Almost
treatment.
look like she's been in a fire or something like that.
That's, yeah, a
Yeah.
fire, or it's like a port wine birthmark
Yeah.
with a side of her face drop.
I know the boy one has something to do
steam,
with fire, isn't it? How's
what's
it used to
that
catch
say?
fire with the boy one?
Yes.
productive.
Productive. Yeah, I think the boy one, houses used to catch fire just.
That's it.
Or
And
it used to
everyone
self combust, yeah, but it looks like she's got a burnt face.
yeah,
So maybe the two pictures are sort of
that could
the same
be.
thing
Yeah,
or whatever.
because they did say that they were
Hmm.
similar, same but different. If that makes sense. I all went past the picture when we were talking.
Doesn't it burnt? Doesn't
It-
it half
it-
burnt?
Yeah, and it looks like that half of her face is really damaged.
You're up then, Ben. Yes. You're a bit freaked out.
Yeah, because I don't know I know these pictures are mass produced, and everyone out in the 60s
I'm
had a
pretty sure the
copy.
boy one.
But
was
were they
related to
based
fire.
on a real person?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Did the boy
origin
have a
is.
dog with him or something?
Yes.
Did he have a dog?
No,
So-
that's the girl.
Is that the girl?
She hasn't got one, has she?
No, there's a different girl. There's a girl crying with a dog next to her, and it's a
That's right.
lassie dog.
Ah, James.
Oh, is that the boy?
It might be
The
the boy.
boy,
I
'cause
think
she
the boy
had-
had the
There's
dog.
only the two. There's a girl and there's a
Yeah.
boy. And she don't have it, so. There's definitely something lurking at the top of the stairs.
Oh, is it really hot now?
Yes, he's warm.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about fire.
You can still see it at the top of the stairs. It's sat on the top step. And it gets darker. It's getting darker right now. Then it spread down the next step. Yeah, here we go. If you're at the top of the stairs, can you come all the way down? We can see you at the top of the stairs.
I can see it getting darker on the top coat.
Yeah,
Right
look.
in the middle, isn't it?
Mm.
If anyone's there, can you come down the stairs?
Should we go and talk to it?
Come down another couple of stairs. Come all the way down.
Run down the stairs. Come on.
Right. Okay. Go on the stairs. Can you come down, please? Come down to the
Paul is
next
out there
level.
now. Oh.
If you can come down the step, come on. We're not there to hurt you. Come down the
Oh,
step.
lots of bulbs starting to go.
Come on, come down the step towards us.
Ah,
We're not here to hurt you. Please step down another step. Is it coming down?
yes, it's come down 3 stairs now.
Keep going. Come on, keep it going. I can see it. Excellent. Can you see it darker?
From the wall to the left.
Keep coming
Yeah,
down.
we keep seeing the shadow there.
Keep coming down. But we're not here to hurt you.
It's like comes down 2 and goes back 1.
Can you come back down, please? We're not here to hurt you. We just want to speak to you.
And then goes back up again.
Can you come down, please? Can you come
The other
down?
2 would come out and go, oh, you want us to come down?
Can you come down a couple more stairs?
See, look, it's got bigger.
That's good.
Darker.
Get down a couple of stairs for me.
There's a lot of bulbs flying around now out there.
Well, no, because it's carpet. It should be alright.
Don't tread on it, Steve.
Don't tread on it. No, the dog tread on it. She's putting the dough on the top step.
Aww. Oh, look at that orbs fly down.
Push the doll down.
Push the doll down. Come on, show us how strong you are. Yeah, they do.
They all move.
Yeah. They did, didn't they?
And again.
Can you push that doll down? Can you push the doll down, please? Or come down the stairs. Come on, we're not here to harm you. Can you see something on this side? Can you come down a bit further?
Out of my head.
Can you come down a bit further? Yeah. Can you come
Not
not right up?
How
No.
long ago? No.
No. This is what we're
No,
playing
we're down
with
the
here.
bottom. I came off about 2 minutes ago to move the doll. No. Yeah, we see all the lights move.
Lots of orbs out there, guys.
Can you step down a bit? Come on.
Vanessa. And you're at home.
Can you step down a bit further?
Mind you, I think if that...
Push the doll forward.
yeah, it does look like it's leaning to the right. I don't think... I can't hear you very well out there, Paula.
Can you push it a bit harder?
Yeah, it's because the camera sounds off.
Can you push the doll down for us?
If that doll flew down the stairs, I would take off.
We'll move down the stairs.
You wanted to do it, but at the same time, if you did it,
You can't just do it either.
you're flipping heart attack.
Can you move down a little bit? Move down a little bit, please.
Move the push chair.
Move the push chair. Move the doll down the stairs. Throw the doll down the stairs. Whatever you feel you need to do. We're not here to harm you. We just want to learn about you. There is. It's weird. Can you see the lights moving out there?
There's a lot of orbs flying up and down there.
Can you see lights moving, Shay?
You know when you catch things out the corner of your eye and thinking, was it, wasn't it?
You can't see the green lights moving.
No. Oh, Vanessa, brilliant.
What?
Samantha's got a bad feeling
About what?
about just got a bad feeling.
I can see something coming down the stairs. Can you see the pattern in the carpet down here, coming down this stairs, even as far down the stairs?
We're not sure. The dolls are in the house, and there is a child in the house, so the dolls seem to be part of it. And their eyes seem to follow you wherever you go.
Where?
Oh, that's me.
No, we're at the bottom. Is it the doll?
Do you think the doll moved then?
Yes.
People are saying they think they saw the doll move.
Can you move it again? Can you move it really
Oh,
hard?
it's walking down the. On the. Oh right.
Actually, won't break it, it's rubber.
Just push it forward. Go on, show us if you can, show us how clever you are and how much you can do. Come on, you can move it. Ooh.
Hello? Hello?
Right, now those lights.
Oh, Carol. Yes, it's me. It's a funny little shadow, isn't it, Connie? I had to keep looking at it. It's when I like sit back.
Well,
But that stopped. That's really odd. My shadow is coming and going. I'm now moving backwards and forwards and it's not showing up anymore. That's freaky.
you might have lost the internet because my data might be going. Just so you know,
Yeah, there is a lot of activity on the stairs.
Turn on these green things here.
That is really strange. I was sitting there and I thought, is that me or is it someone? And yet it's now in darkness and you're not got a shadow. You can't see me move. It was a funny sort of thing there. And I thought, what's that? And it was me. I'm not doing it now.
If you look at these things too much,
Oh
see,
yeah.
it's weird because if I look from this one, here looks like there's a woman hanging over. Then when I was looking from back there, this looked like a woman. It looked like a woman. It's weird, isn't it? She always play tricks on you.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not gay though.
hello, hello?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Top left.
Top of the stairs. Top of the bed.
I'm not gay though.
You going in the coal shed?
I've been in.
Always been.
There's someone, Ian's coming down the stairs right now.
You got the double in
You
there.
got to hold it,
Yeah, put it in your lap.
Okay.
stroke her hair.
And you get this really weird feeling.
What? Erection?
No, not so
Oh.
close. Big guns. What do you mean close? I definitely didn't get one of them. I haven't got.
Oh yeah, he's stopped the stream at the moment. There'll be another one in a minute. We lost the internet.
The phone needs charging, so we're just gonna.
And the
Swap
phone
phones
needs
over
charging
quick.
up, so they're just sorting it out and they'll be back soon.
There, move. I'm telling you, 100%.
I think it does.
It's
What?
moving.
What?
Ask because it's on the chair. The lights move. Every
The
time
lights are
they
moving.
knock. But it's not us because we're nowhere near the
We're not near the chair.
thing.
That's hard to see on here.
It makes you wonder it's your eyes because of the light.
Yeah.
Tricks or it is the.
And there's a dark shadow coming down the stairs and it went back up
See,
again.
when I look up at the chandelier, I keep seeing that swinging. That light.
The chair's moved away from the wall.
It goes left
Yes,
to
I
right.
can see it as
You
well.
see it? No,
Yes.
I don't think it is. I think it might be your eyes because of the lights. But I keep seeing it going
It's
there.
doing it again. No, it is
I
moving.
don't know if I'm swaying or that's
I know.
Well, we're definitely not swaying because
It's
we're
moving
sitting still.
now.
It's moving.
But I don't know if it is moving.
No, it is moving.
It is now. You touch it.
Yeah.
I
I
keep
don't
seeing
think
it.
it was. I think the lights are making me feel a bit. Hot.
No, because it stops and then it moves. It's moving now.
It's kind of
It's going
to
left
me
to
it
right.
looks like it's going in like a
Yes.
zigzag
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Yes.
No, that's fucked up.
It is moving.
That is moving.
It's moving.
Oh my, I can't even see it.
Crawling.
God, that is moving.
Crawling.
It is moving.
Healthy.
Crawling.
I've been seeing it for ages moving.
That's weird. It looks like two words, doesn't it?
Go on, keep it going.
But the thing is,
He'll
That's why I can't get that one. It looked like two words. Crawl in.
Yeah.
Crawling.
But it is moving.
It is definitely moving. 100%. Look at it.
What's moving?
If it was moving, because I can see a point of light there where the laser beam's dead on between the two wires. if it was moving, the laser point would be coming off the edge of the two wires.
It's only ever so little.
I mean, I can see it, and it
You
looks
look
like
away
it's
and you
zigzagging.
look back at it. and
That picture's awful. Camera 3.
100%.
Well, that was making me feel sick.
I say, you look away and then look back, it'll move.
That's 100%.
Can you put cat balls on the stairs? Please.
There is a cat ball on the stairs.
Huh?
There is a cat
There are cat balls on the stairs.
Yes, there are already cat balls on the stairs.
That is moving.
Ben,
What's
you haven't
moving?
got to see if this lamp light's moving on the ceiling.
I can see the difference between when the light is hitting.
But when I look at that one point of light that I can see this side, it doesn't distort from, it doesn't go over the edge of the wire, if you know what I mean.
That is definitely moving.
What's
See,
moving?
I can see one point of laser light here, and it looks like it's still, but if you look at the lamp, it looks like it's moved.
Here.
It's wobbling. It
No,
is
look at- see this?
wobbling.
Stem.
Like
Yeah.
here, see it's between them wires, if it
No.
moves, like if it was moved, it would come off the wire,
It just
see?
did move. It just did move. It's just not moving
I
that
think
much.
it's I think it is an illusion, because if you come this side, there's a light that hits right on the wire. If you look here, you'll, because I've moved the lamp, you'll see what I mean by it comes. See, come here, look, and I'll explain. Like when it was still, that wasn't pulsating like that, okay? That's pulsating because it's moving, look. See? It was back to like
Yeah,
moving.
but it was quite a big movement.
But even, yeah, but wait, let it settle and then watch.
Sorry, Steve, I wasn't telling you what to do. I feel guilty now.
Right, see what I mean? Look, if it's moving, see how that light distorts? But when that, wait till it settles and that light is constant, it doesn't dim, it doesn't pulse. Let it settle all the way down. I think it's the light fucks your eyes and it makes you feel, cause it makes me feel sick.
It's still moving.
Yeah, but that didn't settle.
What's moving is we've got lights up in the hallway, and that's what they're on about moving. I'm not sure because I'm sat looking at the screen answering questions.
Still moving.
It's still
It's still
moving.
moving now, but when I was doing it wasn't.
When I'm sleeping downstairs on the settee, and I think Ian's grabbed the rocking chair, not worried about the others.
But if it was moving, it'd be doing that pulsating thing.
Picture in the wall's gone crooked.
I think it's.
Which camera's that on?
Smoke alarm, the fire exit, green light. You stay
Oh
there long
no.
enough, it will
Thank
start
you for
moving.
joining us, Harry. Enjoy your job tomorrow, but thanks for coming in.
Where we went to, what's the farm,
M2.
the man farm, and we went in the barn, and on the door it's got the fire exit, and look, there's a little green dot light on there. If you stare at the light long enough, it looks like it goes.
Oh yeah, that's in the coal shed cam too, and there's nobody in there with it at the moment.
Look at it in the dark.
The camera's on, but
It is weird though, it does look like it's moving.
See, if I stand here, it looks like it's moving like
You sit
crazy.
down there, it looks even worse.
It
doesn't
is.
Yeah, but even here,
Yeah.
but you look at the shadow's not moving. It's not this one.
picture on camera 4. Right, got you.
I think it's.
I can see that shadow there moving.
It is moving.
Really?
You can't see it moving.
What's moving? The light like this.
Yeah, the laser one.
No, I'll see if it looks any different
You're moving.
when you block out the
Yeah,
light.
you're moving.
No, I'm not moving.
Ooh.
That is moving.
Hi, Eilish from New Zealand. Thank you for joining us. We have someone from New Zealand on.
On the wire here,
Woohoo,
it's not moving.
I can still see see that moving.
Yeah, but look at it. Come stand here.
Drive.
Oh my.
I'm pretty sure it drives. Stand here, Paula. Look at this.
It's moving, no, not yet. It's your eyes.
See, it's not moving on the wire. It's still on the exact same spot on that wire. It's not moving at all. I think it's whatever angle you look at it, even the light here.
We are sleeping here tonight, and in fact the group are here for 2 nights. We're here tonight and we're staying tomorrow as well. We've got more people coming up to join us tomorrow night, so I think we'll be sleeping standing up tomorrow, but there we go.
Ugh. I was just having a bit of a glow stick moment at me.
What are you?
Having a rave. We've just been debating whether
Yeah,
He's
we're
arguing about a
debating.
light.
when the guy stood on the stairs, a white all flew past at his hip height.
That was Ian.
Is a chair moving? What chair?
The only one I think of is Cam 1, because that's the only place there is a chair.
Grant's asleep in the bedroom,
Oh, bless him.
he's not moving.
Oh, bless. Is he conked out?
Yeah, he's in the girls' room. I'm pretty sure he's nodded off.
What, in the girls' room?
Yeah, he went in there.
Not raining.
No,
That was tapping upstairs.
that was
wasn't it?
tapping upstairs.
And again.
And again. You sure he didn't want that?
It
Curse.
wasn't asleep.
Curse.
Oh, he's coming down the stairs, look.
Oh,
No.
yeah. No,
probably
Grant's
thinking-
coming down.
What the hell's going on? It looks like he's a bit...
Ugh. Hang on, I want to roll one and have a fag as well. Is my tobacco out there, Steve?
Oh.
Did you have a kip?
I was just listening to you lot. I was listening to you
Oh,
lot
I-
for ages.
I
did you
didn't
say?
light.
No, I heard you.
I was talking
Yeah,
to
because I
people.
was, what's it called? I was, on a little
White
break.
figure
on the
zoom
dock.
across the top of the
No,
stairs. No, that was Grant. No, I don't think it was Grant.
We did
Okay.
the prison.
Camera
Yeah,
we did.
2.
Oh, what, Kingston? That's it, Kingston.
Who should we go with, Ben, for Kingston?
Leon, this is 30 East Drive in Pontefract, in
That was the
Yorkshire.
first one I did. That was the very
Yeah,
first one I did.
it's not open anymore, is it?
No.
Yeah, top of the stairs is very active today, tonight.
Do you
Picture
think this
paint
one-
face on the wall.
I could see it from my room.
What?
I could see what you're talking about.
What, the dot staying still?
Yeah, I can see, if you stare at it for long enough,
It
it
starts
starts
to
going
move,
like this,
doesn't
going like this.
Yeah. I think it's an
Like that.
optical, it's
But
an
it's just,
optical
it's
illusion.
an
isn't it?
optical illusion.
Because
It
that's
is.
what I was looking at the dot on this wire here. It stayed in that same spot.
like this one, so you...
Yeah, but if you look at it from this angle, it does look like it starts going. whoop, whoop, whoop.
do exactly the same here, with...
Child with blonde hair. Oh. Ah, you think she's little French girls here? Okay, Paula, well, thanks for joining us and get some rest. And we are going to have a session where we all call out together. At the moment, everyone's still looking around and doing their own thing, but we are looking to do that shortly. Over the top left camper. Yeah, just about where we're sitting. Lovely. Oh, that went right across my back then, that orb on camper. Ooh. I think it's just been kind of kicked to the curb, Vanessa. I think as they went up the stairs, they kind of moved the doll on over to the right side of the stairs. It's still up there, it's still on the step, but it's been moved over. I don't know if he even realised it was there, but it's still there, but it's just been kind of moved over to the right. Yeah, it's moving again. And it's just come down another stair.
This is a very peaceful room. Does much happen in this one?
Eh?
Does anything really happen in this room?
I can't hear, sorry, but
Oh, does anything happen in this room ever? 'Cause it
Yeah.
seems really calm to me. Oh, totally calm.
oh, good, maybe I'll get a decent clip. Last time, there was Steve and Paula just sat in there. They had a REM pod and they were talking, and me and Ian were watching on here. They had the door shut and it was going ballistic, absolutely ballistic. And you could see orbs flattening around the middle of the room, around the REM pod, and it was like they dive bombed it, set the REM pod off, they fluttered away. The minute it stopped, they set it up again. It was like kids like playing a game. Night, Sasha. Hope you enjoyed it. Get some sleep. See you soon. Yeah, that's quite weird. Top left cam one. Top left cam one. The movement on the cam one was Ben's just gone through into the room, into the lounge, so that's where that came from. Really odd. Oh, cam 3, middle of the stairs. There's a lot of orbs on the stairs tonight. Child space still on camera 2. No, we won't be doing a spirit board here. That's the one thing that you're not allowed to do in this house is a spirit board. So that's something we won't be doing. Oh, Andy, come and stay here. Oh, we're sleeping here. Not one night, but 2 nights. No Ouija boards are allowed in this place, so that's not something we can't do. We can call out, and you do get a good knock-in response a lot of the time, but we can't do Ouija boards. It's just something they don't allow here, which is fair enough. There's lots of other things you can do, so.
When you look at that one upstairs, it does exactly the same. Exactly the same.
I think it's if you sit and just look at it too long. It actually makes you quite queasy looking
Yeah.
up at that.
Yeah. Doing it now.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll love it, Karen. It's absolutely brilliant. Yes, you're right. The stairs do look crooked. A bit odd.
Yeah.
Cold room.
I was falling asleep.
Yeah, I was. I'm quite
I know
glad
you were
that
saying.
live-
You were saying.
Yeah, I'm quite glad that the phone
Wow.
died for a bit, so I could come and walk round and wake myself up a bit more.
It was lucky. I was going to
Oh,
get
yeah.
in bed. I was like, I can't see
You've seen the child's face in that one. Saying it's like a child hiding.
Yeah, Carl thought you could
Where's
see
that?
someone looking around upstairs, couldn't you? Where's that one?
We came here
That's in the
about
culture.
6 weeks ago, I think it was, Karen. So we came for one night, loved it. We're
Hate
back for
that
2
hanging.
now. We're back for 2 in September again. Can't wait. Oh yeah, I see what they mean. It is like they're peeping out. Just give her a heart attack. Oh, that is odd. Tape across its mouth. Nothing would surprise me.
This. Album.
Yeah, it does actually. It looks like the left side of the chair's lifted off the floor even.
Can't read the camera.
Wow. You're allowed a maximum of 10 people per night, per visit. So we're a group of 4, so we can bring 6 guests with us. So,
do you want to have a break?
okay. So we've got 2 with us tonight, and we've got 6 with us tomorrow night. I'm now handing you over to Paula, who's going to keep you going.
Keep somebody going.
You can see a face, it's like a child peeping out. And the chair looks like it's leaning that way.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really odd. Oh, it's at the top left corner. Oh. Ow.
I'm being very careful. Not too much. She's fond of
Tell me. Tell me out there. Whatever.
There's loads of imps.
Oh, that's different.
It's not a child.
Ah, yeah. It looks like an imp more than a child.
Ah, that would make sense. Who's behind the picture?
Me.
Oh,
I'm sat on the sofa.
Are you real?
I'm sat on the sofa.
Emily. We have an Emily. We have an
Who
Emily.
is that, Emily?
Emily here for sure, for definite.
Pastry's not good on this.
He's lovely.
Oh, it's packet mix. I can't make
Hello. Oops, shit. One night here is enough. Who said that? Karen Brennan.
We've been talking about nights here, and after we came for 1, and now we're back for 2.
Yeah, absolutely. It's lovely. It's brilliant. We love it. I mean, it certainly keeps us going. I'll just drop my earphone out. My
I'm always
headpiece.
pulling that out.
Sorry, I've got my earphone for my thingy. It looks like the lamp is swinging in the hallway. See a baby's face. Where am I looking at a baby's face? Where am I supposed to be looking at a baby's face? I need to turn that off because that's going to be pinging all the time. Where am I looking for a baby's face? Somebody tell me. In the second camera. Camera 2. Yes. A few people have seen this. Steve? Definitely needs somebody back in the coal shed. There's a baby's face or imps in the in there. Her eyes have got blacker in the picture.
I've got the word sign over there.
You had a spirit attachment, bless you. It's not a child, okay? It's a imp. It's an imp, which are naughty.
You know about this here?
No, it's something else. Keeps poking its head round.
But
I can
there's
see
there's
a
nobody in
koala
there.
there.
Oh, a koala bear.
No, it's a koala bear.
Oh, look at Benny. Oh, I love koala
It's a koala bear there. I.
Oh, yeah, I
There's
see what
his,
you mean.
there's his
No.
nose. There's like where his ears would be.
Let's turn that down.
It's one of those things.
What actually is that? Is that a
It's
doll?
like a bunny.
Is
There's
it a doll?
nothing there.
You can see
There's
it.
something there.
Yeah, I
There's
can
two
see what
blue
you're
eyes.
seeing.
There's his
Yeah.
eye there. There's
Yeah.
his
Oh
eye
yeah, I
there.
can see it now.
Yeah, so who is it then? What is it then? Where is it? In the shed?
It's in the coal shed, yeah.
Just literally. Nobody's on the head. There's a face there.
How can I send you a zoomed in shot of a baby's face? You need to kind of, if you tweak out, yeah, I see what you mean. If you tweak out the picture and then screenshot it on your phone, if you've got on your phone. I have sat in the coal shed, and so has Steve, and I think we're sending Ian in there in a minute into the coal shed. I was in there for a little while, and it is very, very strange in there. Steve had a pain in his back of his head. I had a pain in my head, and I could hear noises from outside, and also somebody stroked my face. The chair's getting worse. Yeah, it is leaning actually. That chair is leaning. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not straight, is it?
No, is it? Yeah, it's definitely getting, and peeking out from the side of the chair in the coal shed is what we're seeing. It's my face, you stupid phone.
Oh, sorry, little dance. Yeah, I'm going there.
Right, just seen all this on call for it. Wispy object top left of camera 3. Hang on, somebody screenshots a picture.
Just gotta get a meat or something.
Get some sugar. That'll do you good.
With me?
Yeah. You said getting a mint or
Oh,
something,
yeah,
so get
sorry.
some sugar.
I thought
It'll do you good.
Spoon of sugar.
Yeah, spoonful of sugar. Right, hang on. Where's I've just seen a message come through with a picture attached to it, and I can't find it. Right, okay, here we go. Dave sent a video. This on camera 3, wispy object top of camera 3.
That could be it, to be fair.
Okay, right, ready. Wispy object camera 3.
I could see that, and I could see another little funny little face. But they kind of overlapped.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Message about the postcode to Knoll Cemetery. He's interested in going there.
Yeah.
He wants to come with us as well one time to other places.
All right. Oh yeah.
He was. I was talking to him on the live upstairs. But he knows people that can go into the HMS Endurance, a submarine.
Does it?
Yeah. Connection. No security.
We've got another picture. Oh, well done, Leonie. Sent me a picture of the. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely. We're definitely seeing what you're seeing, Leonie.
Right, I'm not taking a radio in the
You need to take a radio in with you,
Okay.
please. Please.
Yeah, I've got it on pause.
Please, thank you.
I've got it.
Please, thank you.
I'll take my inhaler and all because my chest
What's
is
the
really bad from
postcode for Knoll Cemetery is...
I can't
It's
remember.
Knoll Hospital Cemetery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can find the postcode for this man, and then I'll be with you. Knoll
Right,
Hospital.
shall I wait until you're ready?
Steve's out there, isn't he?
Steve's in the smoking room.
Right, okay.
I didn't know if you wanted me to wait before I go in the coal shed.
No, you're alright
Yeah.
as long as you're okay to go in there.
Yeah, I'm good. Do I have to really sit with this doll and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I had to.
Fine. Oh, shit.
Try not to kill yourself going in there.
No creepy doll. Where did you put the camera?
You have to hold it.
Okay.
Is it lit up?
Oh, I've unplugged it.
That area, because that area keeps coming in.
Turn my radio torch off.
You ready?
I am ready. Shut me in, baby.
Oh wow, look at this picture.
You're in, Ian. You're in.
Look at this picture. Looks like somebody laid on a tablet.
Oh, where's that?
That was on that on the SLS upstairs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Ian's in. He's in.
He's in. Right, somebody's asking if there was cobwebs. On where? I'm trying to answer 7 things. Second cam down. cam 2 down.
Yeah,
It's
where
back up now.
He unplugged it.
If there are any cobwebs near the camera on camera 3, look at this. This is what somebody sent in. See camera 3 down here
Mm-hmm.
on this. See that? Come across.
Hmm.
Do you see it?
And there's no one upstairs.
There's no cobwebs there.
God, did you see that one?
I saw that one go across. There's no cobwebs there, is there? Oh goodness. That was welcome. It didn't go, did it?
You've been there.
Actually quite frightened.
I can't radio, my battery run out.
Ian looks scared. How can you hear us? He's got the doll in his lap. Ian hates dolls.
Stroke the doll's hair, Ian. Brush it with your hands.
Andy Brown said, you alright though? Because Andy said you look uneasy.
Ian's always uneasy.
He likes it, it's very close, he said. It is quite creepy in there.
You got a headache? Want to see how it fly around his head?
Yeah. Have you got a headache? Did you see that fly around his head, anyone? He feels fine in there. He's more freaked out about a doll in his lap than anything else. He don't do well with dolls, does our Ian? He's like, no, fucker. He hates dolls. Yeah, Aaron saw it. Aaron Simpson saw it.
I don't know who he's
It's
talking
what?
to. I can't hear him.
Make a nice bedroom.
That's Marge's.
Slightly small. Did you see that? Did you see that at the top of the stairs? That
Another
just
one.
went really dark. Oh, what is it?
And another one. Did you see it all fly around top?
Yeah, did you see anyone see that on the stairs? Did anyone see that at the top of the stairs then?
Yeah.
He's stroking the doll's hair.
Stroking the doll hair.
He's patting the doll. Tell him to brush the doll's hair. It looks a mess. Oh, he's kissing the doll. Oh dear. Yes, you saw the orb. Well done, Vanessa. I saw it as well. It was big. And movement. Yes,
And
Karen. There was definite
another orb
movement. And
round
more. More round Ian. Yep. The doll is now waving at us. I see that in the stairs. Yep. The doll's waving. No, but I don't think... is
No,
anyone-
no one's up
no
there.
one's upstairs at all. The doll said hello. There you go. It's got dark in it. It has got dark on the stairs. I thought that. It's got much darker
Yeah,
than
hasn't
it
it?
was. That's a lot darker than it
The
was.
top looks really dark. Top
It does.
The walls at the top.
Yeah, creepily dark. Oh, see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone very dark up there. Which makes no sense because it's no darker than it was a minute ago. See that one? Did you see that big orb then going on the top of the stairs? You alright, Ian? There's no one up there, Karen. So if you saw
What the
someone, it
hell
would
was
be
that?
straight.
I see you walk past the door.
Uh-huh.
What the hell's that?
What did you say, Ian? Yeah, so you can see it. There's definitely shadows at the top of the stairs. Comes back. Yeah, that's what you saw.
Hmm.
There is shadows on top of the stairs, definitely. See that move on top of the stairs?
It's that move I see on the top of the stairs. That was the weirdest. That was weird.
Karen said looks like a hand. What, on the top of the stairs? There's no one upstairs, is there, Grant?
No.
No, there's no one upstairs at all.
It's sure about this bit here.
Don't know.
If you look here, this keeps moving.
Yeah, I thought that was moving. You can see it twinkling.
Yeah, twinkling, look. Can you see it?
Can you see it? Yeah, can you see it, Steve?
Mm-hmm. The twinkling is usually when the light's getting interfered with, isn't it?
Yeah. That's definitely ramping up in the hallway. Yeah, on the left-hand side. Are you alright, Ian? That was all good. He's still alive. I think he's on his way. He's definitely... see that?
Yeah, sorry.
See that? You can see the velvets on the stairs, yeah.
It's light here, look.
Yes, that's right. Look at it flashing.
They were flashing, isn't it?
You can zoom in.
You
on
see that flashing light? How do
You
you
can
zoom
go
in
and-
on it? You're clicking on the wrong one. You need to be clicking on... Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, there, look. Still flashing. That one
Yeah,
we're
look at
looking
that.
Everything else is fixed.
And this one's flashing as well. Ask him to sing to the doll. Ian, you've got to sing to the doll.
You're still doing it now. This one here.
Yeah,
And you just saw that then? Just
Shoot
Yeah.
out from behind the banister.
Yeah.
yeah,
Did you see that?
yeah.
And,
And
that
another
came out
one.
of the clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
I saw that as well. And again.
And again,
And
and again.
Told you, it's well active up there.
Can you see that, guys? Now we've zoomed in on it. That is some weird stuff going on up there. Who moved the doll from top of the stairs?
Yes, Ian did when he came down, possibly.
Dark shadow on top left of the stairs.
I'm going to throw about this.
Hmm,
Like here now.
definitely.
There was just like 3 things that shot. Just completely stopped that. One light still
And this
flashing.
light is just flashing like mad in there, isn't it? Yeah, you can see it at the top of the stairs. That is definitely not right, is it? Send someone to sit on the top step. That's going to be me, isn't it? You're going to sit here, Steve. I'll go and sit on top step.
I got that.
Go about 3
Got me, got
down.
me.
Go about 3 down because that's where she got dragged up, weren't it? It was about 3 or 4 down that she got dragged back up.
What the hell was that there? Something there then.
Yeah, I saw that.
But these are beginning to move now as well.
There's lots of movement there.
How many got there?
You just want to get dragged up the stairs, don't
That's
you?
right, I don't want to get
Do-
put it-
Sit on stairs.
I want to watch
laugh
you get
out
dragged
loud.
up the stairs.
Looks like 2 dolls now. There's a doll and
Do you want me
2.
to leave it on a big one or put it back to 4?
Do you want it? No, leave it on the big one.
Sure.
Do you want it back to 4 or do you want it on 1?
Do you not sit on the stairs, please?
It's okay, Vanessa. He's fine.
I'm going up.
He's going up.
What stair do you want me on?
Sit on the step with the doll.
Can I stroke her hair?
Yeah.
Stroke her hair.
You can stroke her hair if you really feel the need to, yeah. And see your bum. Something moved at the bottom of the stairs. So one of you is moving out. We haven't been at the bottom. He's stroking. That doesn't even look like you, Steve.
It doesn't, does it? You have glowy eyes.
That does not look like you at all, Steve. No. Really quite freaky. Yeah.
They actually don't look like him at all.
Doesn't look like you at all. You need to take a picture of that.
That's what we're
That
doing.
is freaky.
Which one I've got now? I don't want the flash on. Flash off.
No, Steve, that looks nothing like you. Hang on. That is nothing like him. You get a good picture? Okay, yeah, you stay there a second. Talk to him. Grant, talk to him.
Talk to him,
Talk to him. Right.
please. Please put the doll down. It looks spooky and evil. I agree, Aaron. I seem to be getting quite a lot of orbs. Oh my god, it's even changed even worse now. It's changed even worse now.
Hang on, let's take another picture. How bad? That's definitely don't look like him, does it?
Look. He's got hair.
You got loads of hair, Steve.
You sure it's not the doll?
No, it's definitely you. That is weird. No, Steve, that's scary.
Don't worry, Aaron, we're taking photos as well here. Hi, Carol.
That is scary. Oh my god, I've got to go show the others.
Change you to a female.
You alright in there? Look at this picture of Steve at the top of the stairs.
Me? He's got hair.
That's what he just said, he's got hair.
Ian, I have hair!
Look at this picture of Steve at the top of the stairs.
Steve,
What?
congratulations.
I have hair, Ian.
I know.
I've got an implant.
I'm congratulating you.
No.
You didn't even have to go to Turkey and get it done.
Yeah. I went to East London to get it done.
He looks well freaky.
You should start selling it.
It's the colour of licorice.
Ah.
Huh?
It's silk. It's like
Pure.
silk to the touch.
Pure silk.
Yeah.
You watching all the orbs? I don't think the doll likes Steve either, because the doll's kind of changed as well. Yeah, Louise, that's what we can see as well.
That is really fucking up. Even his mouth would look proper turned out.
Oh!
Am I not getting shut back in here?
Yeah, hang on. I've got to show it online.
I'm enjoying it, innit? Oh, look. It's an old donkey jacket.
Thank you.
Where have you lost connection?
That is not Steve.
I'm walking into some sort of doll.
That is not Steve at all. Look at that. Look at it on live. Look.
You ready for this? This is even freakier. Ready? Look at that.
Go show him it. Go on, go show him it. Go on. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You wait to see this one, Steve.
I'm walking into a dream boy.
He's morphing into a dream boy. You look more like a monkey from where I'm sat. Can you put the doll down, please, Steve? It's evil. What, the doll's evil, Louise? The doll's changed. The doll's changed as well, guys. That's quite scary. The doll's face has changed. Of course, Steve, that does not look like you at all.
It really doesn't, does it?
No, Jesus. You alright up there, Steve?
Yeah, Dan, I want to see that again.
That is unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, she brought it in there. But if you get your finger on it, oh, they look nice. If you do the light on it, it's facing in.
Speak, Steve.
What?
Speak.
Oh, you just taken them.
Yeah, right.
It's not like, it don't look anything like Jesus. That don't look anything like that.
I'm videoing this, by the way, guys. Sorry. That is quite freaky. Right, I'm going to take this upstairs and show Steve. Hang on. Right, Steve, I just videoed you.
It looks like Joe. What's that? Check screenshot. Where's that moth? Oh, is it jammed? Is it jammed, Paul? Oh no.
Oh, God. He wants to be launched. Anything good happened down here? Froze. No, it's definitely... Oh, it has frozen. Steve, speak. No, it's not frozen.
Have you got that picture?
Hmm?
Have you got that picture?
What picture?
Of Steve.
Yeah.
Does it look like that?
Well. Oh, shit.
Does it look like that by any chance?
Yeah, it does. Take a picture, take a picture, take a picture. You need to take that photo. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Steve, I think we've just found out who you look like.
I swear I could eat nothing on there.
Joe.
Come on, Joe. Do your thing.
Oh, for God's sake. He's actually Joe Pritchard. We need to show them that. He's actually morphed into him.
Oh yes, same hair.
The video's done then.
Where's that look? From there to...
He looks like you've got glasses on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the glass. And more.
Yeah.
And more.
Really?
It is him.
He's even got the moustache coming in.
Yeah.
There's that. It's going to be more. Literally each time I do a picture.
That's crazy.
And that is actually him.
It does look like him.
Oh. Look who he is.
He is Joe.
Yes, yeah.
He's Joe.
Yeah.
Don't think so. It's straight away. That's guy driving.
Yeah.
Paula, who do you look like? How do we show?
Well, there's a mirror in here.
Hi, Kyle. He looks like a man called Joe Pritchard. He's the man that was unfortunately lost his life in this house.
Gonna go down mine. You're gonna go down to mine. Do you want anything down to mine?
She's on the stairs.
Do you want anything down to mine? Gonna go down and get some coal for the shed.
Who's that down the bottom of the stairs then?
Why? That's it, I should write down the mine. Or in the bins. I'm just going to go sit back
I wonder who that was then.
Well, that coal shed's pretty famous.
Who's down the bottom of the stairs? Paula.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, hello. Hello. Hello.
Dark shadow moved above the clock.
Wow, look at all those. Look at that.
See it shooting
What's
across.
that?
There's she shooting across.
He's actually Joe Pritchard, to be fair.
But look at
It even looks like you've got
it's all
glasses.
throwing across now.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
see it? Just sit down.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
some good ones there. This jacket is itchy as hell.
Room, bedroom, upstairs. Don't know why, just a feeling.
Which bedroom?
Which one, Andy?
Move doll back up. They don't like it where it is. Can you put the doll back? Which doll?
Samantha, which doll? Yeah, with all the orbs. Going in all directions at the moment.
I'm going to have a fag and then I'm going to in cold tits dead. Got a stutter.
Massive white orb.
Yeah, I saw it come up
lovely.
into here and then shot off over there.
One again.
Another one.
Pritchard
Oh, yes.
apparently died in the bathroom, which is directly
Behind him. Yeah, that's right.
correct.
It is.
That is correct.
But he does look like Pritchard, 100%.
Yeah, he definitely does, doesn't he? Even the hair and the glasses, it's weird.
The
You
one
can see
with
it
the
moving
rocking horse.
more and more on his face.
You want us to go into the bedroom with the rocking horse into the boys' room?
Yeah. We've got. Oh no, we haven't got it set up now, have we?
No, the camera died.
Okay. I'll go up there with Steve. I'll do live on my phone. Right,
Okay.
Steve. You tell him we go on live in the boys' room. Come up with me, go live in the boys' room.
Okay, they're going to go live in the boys' room. It won't be on this camera. They're going to do it separate for you guys. How do you put that back onto 4 for the people?
I think if you double click it, right, it should. Yeah. Oh. Oh, hang on.
Times 4, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
If you
oh
do
that must be
again,
camera
do that
4.
again. Oh, you did it. Times 4 view. That one there. That's it. Click on that.
That one.
Yeah. That one down below. That's
Ah.
it. Perfect. They've got 4 then.
Cool.
One Steve.
You alright sitting there?
Yeah.
Have a fag. I got the phone, they're like, oh, I'll go. That big light's in there.
Okay, so they're going to go live in a minute. Thing. Sorry. That is correct, Aaron. He did have a heart attack in the bathroom. Unfortunately, that's where he was found dead as well. Thank you, Karen. Just so you're all aware, Steve and Paula have now gone live in the boys' room on a separate screen. Good night, Karen. Lisa, I think there is a ball on the stairs. I'll just go and check. No problem. Jackie, if you go on to the DS Hauntings webpage on Facebook, you'll turn around and see that they're live feeding on there also, as well as this. Carol, I think you're going to bed now, so I'll say good night. Good night, Carol. Miss Karen Styles, get to bed, will you? Ben, come and say hello to Karen. Karen, is Mouse still awake? I'll say good night now then, Aaron. Good night. So it's just you then, Karen, now watching the live feed. Well, Ben sits in the smoking room. Thank you, Aaron, and good night.
Please. Chip on the wire. I don't like this dog anymore.
No, you don't like coals.
Hate them.
Are you ready?
I see you
I am
there.
ready.
Are you
Okay.
talking to people on there?
Yeah.
Easy.
I thought you was coming back.
Karen.
Oh,
Karen.
they're gone.
No, she's still there. Karen's still
Gone
there.
back in.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
What, Karen Austin?
No, Karen Styles. She's still there. They're up there doing a live feed.
go to bed.
Say it again.
Telling Karen to go to bed. They're doing a live feed up at the top at the
Oh,
moment. They're doing a live feed up there. It's not involving this.
You could probably shut some of these windows now because it's.
I've shut most of them upstairs.
Yeah, it's starting. It's not that it's cold, but it's noise.
Yeah. He'll be back in a minute, Karen. Karen said no.